Surprise! It's Wednesday, and oh my God, already my voice is going, and it's only been 10 seconds. What is up, everybody? Disney Dan here. Welcome back into the channel, and we're gonna have a lot of fun today. We're gonna just do a fun live stream. I love doing these on a Wednesday. It's gonna be so much fun. If anybody wants to join in, please come and I'll send the link out. If anybody wants to join me live, come join me. Hey, Rob, what's up, buddy? Rob, if you want to come in and join me, you are perfectly welcome to, my friend. Hey, Donna, what is up? So good to see you. Donna Jaworski is here. Kate Atwood is here. Welcome in, everybody. It is so good to see everybody. Disney Circus Girl, welcome in. Great to see you. Let's get some people into the chat. What is up, everyone? I hope you're having an amazing week. We are just, getting closer and closer to Florida. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys are ready when we go to Florida. It's going to be amazing. I'm super pumped right now. Just doing all the fast passes and planning, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So yeah, so hopefully, Rob, hopefully you got that, my friend. Great to see everybody. It's a Wednesday. It's fun. AR Johns, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. Touring the Galaxy. Shaka. Is that John or Dana? Whoever it is, welcome in. Great to see Touring the Galaxy here. I look forward to seeing you guys out in Florida as well. It'll be really, really fun to catch up. Our Disney Adventures ODA, welcome in, guys. So good to see you as well. I can't wait to see you in August as well. So many great people here in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Wednesday, we're gonna have a lot of fun. There's this trend. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? Great to see you, man. There's been this video that's been going around about Disney A to Z, and so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it, but I'm gonna do a twist on it, right? I'm going to choose nothing to do with characters. So no characters. Everything is off the table. It is purely Disney. That is nothing to do with characters. So none from a movie or anything. So we're going to do the A to Z challenge today. It could be a lot of fun. If you'd like to join the stream, hit me up on Twitter and maybe we can get you in for a little live stream together. What is up, everybody? It's so good to see everybody on a Wednesday. Later on today, we got my partner channel, Meg from Mickey's Magic, doing her Wednesdays in Wonderland, which she is continuing our discussion from Disney Fiasco, talking about Disney first-timers. So please go check out Meg from Mickey's Magic. Partner channel, RobFuz, who will be joining us very, very shortly. Great to see Rob. Great channel as well. Lots of stuff planned with him. Mouse Talk released a video, another partner channel who just released a video about the Tomorrowland facade that's gone. I know, crazy, it's gone. And Corey Fiasco as well, another great partner channel who's doing really well on the Diz. It's so great to see everybody. It's Wednesday. I need to think of a name for this show because I feel like I'm going live a lot more on Wednesdays. I don't know why, but hey, Wednesdays is good for me. So I just saw Spider-Man Far From Home in the chat. Anybody see Spider-Man Far From Home yet? I thought it was really good. No spoilers, of course. Rosie Cunningham, welcome into the stream. Great to see you. Spider-Man Far From Home was really good. Lots of surprises. I think, coming off of Endgame, they really needed to play this smart. And they did. They really did. It was really good. End credit scenes were great. The acting was fantastic. Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, brilliant casting. And Tom Holland just nails it. He is the perfect Peter Parker. I will do no spoilers whatsoever. Disney Circus is Wednesday. I've been working since 8 a.m. It's 5 to 9 p.m. now, and I have until midnight to go. Ooh, so this is so helping. Well, I hope this is helping for you as well. So I hope you're doing great. Disney Nerd is here. Charlie, welcome in, buddy. Disney Nerd is just being in Florida. Really great to see them. They did some really great live streams and they're doing their vlogs. Really great. So really good to see Disney Nerd. I hope you had a really magical trip, guys. And Charlie, thank you so much for the card, the postcard. That was really just so kind of you. So thank you so much. So guys, check out Disney Nerd Herders. Shout them out. They're really awesome. It's been so much fun. Just seeing people already go out there. I know our Disney Adventures were just out there. without. I didn't even know they were out there. So it was great to see. It was great to see them. Seeing everybody. Brandy and Dave, welcome in. Brandy or Dave, if you would like to jump in, feel free. Just hit me up on Twitter. If you'd like to join the live stream, you are perfectly welcome to. I know it's Wednesday, so you might be doing your Ubering, Dave. Only my Ubering. But great to see everybody. It's so good to have everybody here on a Wednesday afternoon. So yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home, really great. I really did enjoy it. I would say I still prefer Homecoming. But they're both like as good as each other, in my opinion. Alex Brunner, welcome into the stream. Great to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, Brandy, it's so good to see you. I would have guessed because I don't think Dave would have put hearts at the end of his messages. Otherwise, that would have been a little weird. So good to see you, Brandy. Our Disney Adventure says, Disney Dan, it was a miracle trip, last minute awesomeness. Yeah, it was totally last minute. I didn't even know you guys were going down because I thought the last time, I thought the next time you're going to go down was in August, but I didn't realize you were going down earlier. But it looked like you guys had a lot of fun. Very jealous of the pictures you took with some other people. Yeah, I was just jealous. Sorry, buddy, no makeup on. What, me? I don't have any makeup on. Not that I put on any makeup anyway. Just saying. So yeah, it's been really fun. I saw Spider-Man today. That was a lot of fun. I want to see Toy Story 4 this week. I actually haven't seen Toy Story 4 yet. I know, shocking. I'm still waiting for Lion King to come out as well. So I've got a lot of time to go to the theater. Last minute awesomeness is the best type of awesomeness. Exactly. You're absolutely right. So yeah, I thought I'd do a live stream today. Do my A to Z challenge that's been going around the Disney community, but only focus on things that aren't characters. So no characters will be mentioned, which I thought would be kind of interesting, a bit more of a challenge. RobFuz is here. What up, pal?
Hey, how have you not seen Toy Story 4 yet?
I know. I
yelled at my phone. What? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I don't know. Paul and Ray Mortars, welcome into the stream. ODA says, Disney Dan, neither did we. We're still hoping to get there in August. Must meet Dan. Yeah, must meet ODA and everybody. How you doing, pal? Great to see you.
Hey, how are you? What's going on, everyone? Hey.
We had a lot of fun yesterday on our Call of Duty.
Oh, man.
What you guys don't know is when I'm off the stream and I'm playing Call of Duty with Adam from Adam's Land, Steve, and Rob, is we get very competitive. And I just sometimes just go a bit crazy because we never end up winning. Timothy Ray Mortars, welcome into the stream.
We came second yesterday. We got second.
We got a second yesterday. We need to get that W. Alex Brunner says, I'm going to hopefully be seeing Spider-Man this week. Yeah, go see it. Really really go see it. It's really, really good. Thank you, John. I really appreciate that.
Dan gets really into it, everyone. And I'll be honest with you, I stink. I still stink. I'm not very good. I'm more of Chicken Little. And they always laugh. Like, they say my last name. How is Fuzz still alive? Like, they get all mad at me and everything.
It's just like,
it's too funny.
No, I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to be like stating the facts.
You could be mean.
I'm saying the facts.
Horrible.
Rob is probably the one that will... We need to bring him along with us during these games. He needs to follow us. And then at the end of every game, you're always the one that's still alive by the end. And
I have so much fun with these guys. They're so into it. It's just so funny. Like yesterday, I ran over my friend Chris was playing with us, and I ran over Adam. And I truly didn't know I ran over Adam. And like they're like yelled at. Like we're just about to really do good in the game at the end of it. They got really mad.
We were like, don't drive the car. Don't drive the car. What do? You drive the car. Anyway.
Yeah, and real quick, and Dan likes to drive, and the new rule is no one's allowed to drive.
No one's allowed to drive but me. The youngest person in our group has got to drive. So welcome in, everybody. So good to see you. I thought it'd be quite fun to do the A to Z challenge. Now, Rob, if you want to do this, take part in this, you're absolutely welcome. Literally,
I'm going to be on for a little bit, maybe like, just to be honest with you, just about 20 minutes. So
yep, sounds good, man. Well, we're going to go through A to Z.
I just wanted to say hi. So.
We're going to go through A to Z, and we can't mention any characters. No characters. So I thought it'd be quite fun. Change it up a little bit and just do no characters whatsoever. So it has to be things at Disney World or something to do with Disney that's not like if I say A, you can't say Aladdin or Alice, or it's got to be something like a place or a thing or a ride or something like that. That makes
I
sense?
got to give a shout out. I got to give a shout out to Rosie Cunningham. She says, "I love RobFuz." I think that's the first time anyone said they love me on YouTube. So
we love you, Rosie. RobFuz.
I had to give her a shout, and thanks everyone. And I think Dave does do hearts once in a while. By the way,
it's
just Brandy. So.
No, it's just Brandy. But so
hi,
good
ODA.
Hey,
ODA.
Go do the click. Hey, Marisol, if you want to join us, feel free to come in. Patrick from Zippity Doodad. Patrick, if you want to join us, feel free to come on in. I can send you the link. This is going to be like an open forum. I'm going to do another long live stream today before Meg goes live because I want to get my hours in. We are this close to getting my hours. So I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm going to give it a big push. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to do my A to Z challenge, and we're just going to have a genuine hangout, have fun. And yeah, so if Marisol, you want to come in, or Patrick, or Brandy, if you want to come in, or John from Touring the Galaxy, if you want to come in, please feel free to come in. Just hit me up on Twitter or just put it in the chat, and I will see if I can get you in. But so good to see everybody. Hi everyone on my phone. Now that you've said hi everyone, does that mean it's Brandy or Dave again? Patrick says Zippity Doodad. I'm working right now, but maybe after. Hey dude, I'm gonna be on a while, so if you want to jump in after, feel free. Touring the Galaxy, John says I would join, but I'm using Dana's computer. I don't know. Would it work if you're using Dana's computer? Or you can do it on your phone if you download the Google Hangouts. If you download the Google Hangouts app, you could do it on your phone if you want to. Greg's Disney Adventures, welcome in. Great to see you. So let me see if Dana would want to join. Yeah. If he wants to join, feel free. If you guys want to join, come on in. No problem at all. So A to Z challenge. We are Rosie Cunningham. I'm only really looking at moderators, or if anybody has been on Disney Fiasco before to be in the Hangout today. But if you want to join in the future, just let me know on Twitter and we can discuss that. I'm only looking at moderators or people who've been on Disney Fiasco at the moment. Okay, so A to Z. So A. The first thing that I thought about that's non-character. Obviously, I
stink already because I thought Aladdin. I'm out already.
I went straight to food. No surprise there.
I think we should make a sub rule for Dan. Like you could do a food item and a non-food item.
You know what? I think I've done that. So I've gone with Aloha Isle, and if you don't know where Aloha Isle, that is the place in Magic Kingdom to get the legendary Dole Whip. So I didn't put Dole Whip on my list because I replaced D with something else. But I went with Aloha Isle, and I love Aloha Isle. You get the Dole Whip float, or the Dole Whip upside down pineapple cake. Oh, it's so good. So I went with that. I thought it'd be quite a fun, straight in the Magic Kingdom. First thing I go to is food. So A is for Aloha Isle. Disney Sucks Girl says Animal Kingdom. Guys, play along. If you want to add in first ones that come to mind when I talk about a letter, so A. But obviously no characters. I want to make this interesting. Rob, have you got one on the top of your head?
I thought first off, art of animation. Can it be multiple words, or animation was the
first one that comes to mind? Why art of animation?
Animation. I don't know.
You don't know.
This is just Disney World, right?
It could be anything that's
anything Disney,
not anything that's non-character related. Most of mine are in Disney World. But
shocker.
But yeah, you could say art of animation. I've stayed at art of animation. Have you stayed at art of animation?
I did. We stayed there twice. No, I'm sorry. We stayed there once. So I stayed at Nemo.
Oh, you stayed at Nemo
section. We had a view of the pool, which was awesome. So I
nice.
Really cool hotel.
So did you stay both times at Nemo?
No, I just stayed there once. Sorry.
Just stayed there once.
Last time we went, Frankie went Coronado Springs. I forgot.
Oh, nice. I want to stay at Coronado, but it begins with a C.
Cool.
I've stayed in the. I've stayed at the Finding Nemo suites. I've stayed at the Little Mermaid rooms. They aren't like suites. They're rooms. Okay, Dana will join, but how? Okay. Touring the Galaxy. I will send you the link on Twitter on a direct message. So direct message. I will send you the link, and then you can just follow the link. Amanda K, welcome into the stream, and she says, Aulani. That is a great choice. So I stayed at Little Mermaid Suites. No, not Little Mermaid Rooms, Finding Nemo Suites, and Lion King Suites. All I need to stay now is at the Cars ones, and then I would have done the rest. Kate Atwood says animatronics. What about art of animation? What's kind of like, why is it, is it a must stay? Would you recommend going there at least once?
I think it's really cool for families. I think it was really cool. The suites were great. My kids love the table folded into the bed. They love that. They love my son's favorite movies, Finding Nemo. So he really loved Finding Nemo and the whole theme. It's just a great hotel. I really love it. So,
and you know what's really great about art of animation is that it's they're suites. But they're not as expensive as getting like a suite at, Grand Floridian or somewhere like that, or Old Key West or something, or even they're cheaper than like DVC rooms as well. So, it's really quite reasonable when you think about it. ODA says animation. That's a great one. Disney Nerd Herder says A is for Adventureland. Love it. This is surreal not seeing the iconic Tomorrowland sign. We will talk about that later, Greg. We will talk about that. Great choices on drawing a bank. Ample Hills Creamery, says Patrick. Now we're talking about the whole food thing. Ample Hills Creamery, some of the best ice cream you can get on property. So art of animation is a must stay. Right, on to B. Have you got one for B?
I'm going retro.
Go for it.
I thought Backlot, MGM Backlot tour.
Oh yeah.
I hope you didn't take that one.
I didn't take it. I was thinking about it. Now, if I know anybody who's OG MGM, it's you. Why the Backlot?
I don't know. I love that Backlot tour. I love Catastrophe. Catastrophe Canyon. It's a C word. I gotta make C already.
but that's within.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. But I just love it. I love the back. I have different incarnations on video too, and I just love it. It's a great ride. It was. I always love the Universal tours and all the old school Hollywood stuff and everything. It just really, as a kid, I really loved it. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, I remember the Backlot tour. Disney Circles girl says Blizzard Beach. I love that because it's a double B. Blizzard Beach. Love it. I RobFuz brew. I don't know if that counts as a B or an L. ODA. Yeah. I remember going on my last ever trip to Disney with my parents, and we rode the Backlot tour, and my dad was injured at the time, and we were struggling to walk from the set piece, the Pearl Harbor set piece, to where you go and get on the train. So we were struggling. My dad was really struggling, and the whole train filled up, and we couldn't get on the ride until one of the cast members gets out of the front seat, like the front carriage, and says, "Why don't you sit up front with the driver and with the person who's talking into the comms?" And I was like, "This is so cool!" Like, I remember that. So yeah, it was great. I love the Backlot. I really missed the Backlot tour. I really do. I went with Bay Lake Tower. Now, I've never stayed at Bay Lake Tower. I wish I was fortunate to stay at Bay Lake Tower, but I'm not. But I was fortunate enough to work at Bay Lake Tower, and it is beautiful. It really is. Just being able to stand at the top of the World Bar and just seeing, Seven Seas Lagoon and the Magic Kingdom and the TTC and just everything, and the fireworks. It's just amazing, and everything is so clean. And what?
I'm tweeting that. I'm tweeting that out. So
I tweeted it out.
I just made a weird face. It was off camera, but
Zippy Doo says backyard barbecue gone but not forgotten. Oh, I know. Tell me about it. Anything with barbecue.
If you want to see the weird face I made, I'm tweeting it out. Now I got to tweet out the stream partner channel. Come on.
Oh, come on. Kay Atwood says the buses. Speaking of which, we have new buses over at Disney, which look interesting. And then we also have the Broadwalk by Charlie. Great choice. But I went with Bay Lake Tower. I love Bay Lake Tower, and it just really is an amazing, building. And when they built that next to the Contemporary, it was quite amazing. Welcome in AJC Magic TV. Great to see you. Now, did you ever get in trouble standing on the bar? Standing on the bar? Not standing on the bar. Yeah, no. maybe in like a PG-13 stream, maybe. No, I'm kidding. But I remember standing at the top of the World Bar, and I always said to my manager, I was like, can I take my break during Wishes, which was before Happily Ever After? I was like, okay, that was fine. So every night I got to stand either at the Contemporary or on the top of the World Bar at the top of Bay Lake Tower and watch Wishes. It was just great. I loved it. Jump in the gun, ODA with Carousel of Progress. We'll move on to C. Guys, when it comes to C, the letter C, what's the first Disney thing that comes to mind, not including characters? So ODA says the Carousel of Progress. There's a lot at the beginning with C. I want to see what everybody else chooses. My favorite show, Wishes. John, same as mine. I miss Wishes so much. Like, I really like Happily Ever After, but I love Wishes. The Cheshire Cat tale, Disney Circus Girl. This is why we're friends. Like, anything with food, you're good. Cosmic Rays, Coronado Springs, says Kay Atwood. Absolutely. Doy, the Castle, says Charlie. Obviously, Cinderella's Castle. That's 2 C's right there. Duh, the Castle, obviously. That must be one. The Country Bear is the first thing that comes to mind. Amanda K. I agree. I absolutely agree. Country Bears are awesome. And I'm glad they're sticking around because I love them bears. Cosmic Rays, of course. Cosmic Rays. Any others, guys? I got a few. I got one that came straight to mind. That's not a building. It's a person or people. River Country doesn't count. That's an R. Candied apples. Can I tell you something? I don't like candied apples. I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to be ready. Cake. Anything with cake. I went with cast members. Being that I was one, it was the first thing that came to mind. I mean, like, you wouldn't have a Disney experience without cast members. And granted, there may be a few cast members who may not be, as magical as some. But, you wouldn't have an amazing vacation if it wasn't for the cast members. Cookies, says ODA. Cast members straight to mind. Like, it was just how much I appreciate cast members now that I used to. It's amazing. And the amount of work they do, the amount of the hard work they do. And, the times where people, come up to you and they're not the nicest of people and they're like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm the cast member. I'm trying to give you the most magical vacation possible. So, I do respect the cast members. That was the first thing that came to mind. Touring the Galaxy's Contemporary Resort, obviously, my home. Noah, welcome into the stream. Rob, I said cast members. Caramel apples.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought City Hall from Magic Kingdom.
City Hall from Magic. That's a real out of the box one.
I was thinking that Cinderella's Castle, but that's a character, so I can't say it. Someone said that Disney Nerd Herder said that too. But
yeah, no, I like that. I like the City Hall. Casey's Corner. That's a double C. Captain Cook's. That's also a double C. How many? Double letter. Ones can we get? Captain Kurt's, Casey's Corner, Cinderella Castle. Ooh, custodial cast members. That was me for a little bit before I moved to guest relations and guest service. So custodian cast members, absolutely. They were that was my first job at Disney, which is, you know, true to my heart. So yeah, loads for C. Have you got one for C apart? Oh, so City Hall. That's
City
I
Hall.
like that
I
one.
don't know.
Does that mean
I
you
like going
visit?
in there
Do you
getting
visit
the
City
button.
Hall a lot?
I do. I like going in there getting the button. My kid, my son has the special services too, so we go in there and we get his
Right.
special services too and everything. So, but I like the button. I like everyone goes in their button. So and it kind of reminds me of Disneyland, where Walt's thing is. Is that is Disneyland? Is that what City Hall there? Is that
Yeah.
guest relations where his apartment is on the lower level? I think it kind of is. It just
No,
reminds me of that.
his apartment.
Reminds me of Disneyland.
His apartment is above the fire station, so it might be next door. But I don't know Disneyland that well. You might need to ask Pepper Tree Villa about that because they are the Disneyland experts. So yeah, lots of good ones for C, guys. Really, really awesome. Right, we're moving on to D. What do we think of D? There's loads that come to mind. Now with D, I made sure it wasn't Disney's something. So it can't have had Disney in its name as D, because that's kind of like a cheat. I feel like that's a cheat because you could have Disney's Grand Floridian or Disney's Polynesian or Disney's Magical Express. Like it has to be something different. Disney Dan, I love it. K Atwood.
Disney Dan.
Disneyland, I'm not going to count it, but I can see. Dole Whip, there we go. AJC Magic TV says Dumbo. Do you mean Dumbo the ride? If it's Dumbo the ride, I'll count it.
Dumbo the ride too, but I disqualified that before I even said it.
I may count it just because it's a ride, but it's also a character. So I'm trying to like, you know, but I kind of agree both ways. Disneyland, love it, Noah. I forgot to say Beverly. Why didn't I say Beverly for B?
That's funny.
Oh goodness, I don't think I'm on the team anymore to do the 50 shots. Everyone's saying Disney Dan is D. Surprisingly or not, I didn't say Disney Dan for D. Dick Tracy on the backlot tour. Love it, Charlie. I love that. That's great, guys. Have you seen Dick Tracy the movie?
It's been a long time.
Calling Dick Tracy.
It's a good movie at the time.
It was way before my time, and I loved watching it when I was young. It was great. Okay, not the name of Disney Dreams show at Disneyland Paris. That is a great show. I went with Dinosaur.
That was mine. That's funny.
Dinosaur is my second favorite attraction at Animal Kingdom, apart from Flight of Passage. I think Dinosaur is becoming criminally underrated. What's been good is because all of these other attractions have been coming out, Dinosaur has been getting a shorter and shorter wait, and it's a really great attraction. It's tense, it's comedic, I like it. It's just awesome. Could do Dinoland USA, says Disney Circus Go. Absolutely. I just love Dinosaur. I think I hope it never leaves. I have a feeling maybe in the next couple of years it might change. Because it may feel kind of dated in a couple of years' time, but I love it. Dance Party, 4th of July, ODA. I know what you're talking about. That was fun. Kyle's vlog, welcome into stream. Why was Dinosaur on your list, Rob?
I love Dinosaurs. Great. You know, I only get upset like when you know the ride so much. You go on there. I know it's gonna sound weird, but I like when you go on there and the dinosaur's not eating the other dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like, some of the stuff just kind of breaks down on it. You know what I mean? It's just
I just love being scared.
It's such a great ride. It's so cool. And it reminds me of, which is one of my all-time favorite rides, is the Indiana Jones rides, the same kind of ride vehicle.
I would love to.
I do love that interface too. Oh, it's so cool. You got to do it.
Steve's World, welcome into the stream, buddy. I'm guessing this will not count Disco Yeti. It could do. Getting ready to drive home. Steve, if you want to jump in when you get home, feel free to. We're going to be here for quite a while, so if you want to jump in when you get home, feel free to, buddy. But great to see Steve here as well. Dinosaur is so fun. It needs a video update. No, I love the video. I love it when he goes like,
it is cheesy.
hello there.
Felicia Rashad's in it too.
It's great. Hello there. I love it.
I love the whole thing. I love the whole thing behind the dinosaur movie too. They were kind of trying to piggyback that, and that came out before the actual dinosaur movie. That I think it came out a year before or something like that. So,
yeah, because
cool.
it was Countdown to Extinction, wasn't it?
Right, yeah,
That's a retro ride right there. But you know, I love Flight of Passage, but I feel like the thing is with Flight of Passage, you can only realistically ride it once a day unless you get a fast pass for it every day of your trip. Whereas I feel like Dinosaur, you can ride it like 4 times, 5 times a day. It's great. And it's scary. I love the fact that it's really not a Disney-like ride at all. It's it's quite thrilling. So that's why I went. Dooney and Burke, says John from Touring the Galaxy. That is a thing down the street from Disney. So so yeah, I went with Dinosaur. Rob
my
went
other
Dinosaur.
one I had was Dream Flight, the classic ride that is now Buzz Lightyear. I really love that one too. So
Dream Flight
and Dream Finder from Figment Imagination.
From Journey into Imagination. Now, do I count Dream Finder because he technically is a character? Yeah. So, but Dream Flight, yeah, absolutely.
Great ride. I wish I got to do that too.
All right, guys, we're gonna jump into E. What do we have in the chat for E? E for me was an obvious one. It was just, it's the elephant in the room, the golf ball in the room. For me, it was Epcot. But but I don't mean the theme park. I mean Walt's concept of Epcot and what his vision was for this city, this prototype city of tomorrow, and just the way that, for me, when I say Epcot, I think more of Walt's imagination of creating something of the future. He was very much a futuristic character. He could think of stuff that's coming out in the future. He wanted to create this prototype city where people can live in this technologically advanced place. So when I thought Epcot, I was thinking not just the theme park, but Walt's concept of what he wanted to create. So that's why I went with Epcot. Amanda K going with the double E's with Expedition Everest. Greg says Epcot. Disney Nerd Herder says Electric Umbrella, which will soon be closing. Electroland says Disney Circus Girl. Rob, what did you have one for E?
I thought of Emporium. The gift shop, Magic Kingdom, I guess. Is that where Kelly worked? Or still work there?
Kelly's still there, yeah.
Okay.
The Emporium, I love it. Disney's probably Disney's busiest store, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I always wind up shopping there. I just like it. I love it.
I love it. And I love the backstory. Have you read the backstory about the Emporium?
Know the backstory.
So the Emporium was bought by a character called Ash Parpin, and he was a character in the Disney film Summer Magic. And that's the link with the Emporium and kind of like the Disney movie thing. Like, it's just related to the Disney movies, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know all the details, but I read it and it was pretty cool. The Edison restaurant in Disney Springs, says Kate Atwood. I will be going there for the first time this year. I can't wait. E-ticket, says John. I love it. I love the fact you went for an actual object, which I think is great. Scott McLean, welcome into the stream, buddy. And I think I see Mr. RobFuz here. Hey there, buddy.
Hey, Scott. Welcome, Scott. So
yeah, great to see everybody. So yeah, E, I went with Epcot, and you went with the Emporium. Any more E's can you think of? E for this is tough. E's quite tough.
Electric.
Disney's electrical yeah. Electrical Parade. Yeah, I can see it. Enchanted Tales. Enchanted Tales with Belle. That's it was not the first one that came.
I thought the word enchanted too. Enchanted.
What, for the movie?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Isn't there something enchanted in something in Disney Park?
Enchanted. I don't know. I don't
Sure,
know.
there is.
Right, we're moving on to F because we could be here for an hour.
Yes, we could.
F for Fuzz. RobFuz. What do we think for F? There's loads for F. Like I could think of, so many.
Fantasmic off the top. I hope I didn't steal your one, but
You just stole mine off my list.
Sorry,
I had Fantasmic on my list.
Fantasyland, fantastic.
Ah, jeez.
Fantasmic, I mean.
And Disney Circus Girl says Fantasmic already. John says Fantasyland, which is great. K. says Fantasyland. Amanda K says Fast Pass. That's great as well. Yeah, I went with Fantasmic. Loads of others. The floats. Which floats? Funnel Cake. ODA. You need to get Funnel Cake. You know, I've never had Funnel Cake. Am I missing something?
You're so Brit. You're so from Well, funnel cake down the Jersey Shore is like a staple. You have to get funnel.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to, aren't I?
I used to get it 2-3 times.
Festival of Fantasy. Future World says John. That's great. Any other attractions beginning with F? I could think of one. Probably the busiest ride right now. France, as it's spelled.
Okay.
Figment. You can see things differently, but it's a character. It's a character. No characters. Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously. Festival of the Lion King. F is hard actually. Some of them are quite difficult. I'm just trying to think. Flight of Passage, Festival of Fantasy, Festival of the Lion King. So I went with Fantasmic because every time I see it, I always cry. I always cry with Fantasmic. I just.
What part do you cry at?
Oh, just everything. Like just when the person at the start says imagination, I'm like, ta-da, and I'm just like, I'm so hooked already. And then when all the characters like come by on the boat, and then the final bit where Mickey goes from like the top of the stage to the bottom of the stage, and I'm just like getting goosebumps, and I'm just crying my eyes out because I love it so much. I just love Fantasmic. I think, everyone's like, oh, the one in Disneyland is so much better, and I'm just like, I would never want the one in Disney World to change because I love it that much.
It's very small, intimate, the one in Disneyland. So
it is a lot smaller. A lot smaller.
I'll be honest with you. It might ruin it I might upset people, but I like sitting in the seats and relaxing, and I like the big grand scale of it. So
yeah. ODA says food. You know me too well.
I thought food the first thing, and I thought that was the first thing we were going to say.
So. John says the ferry, as in the ferry boats. That's great. And he also says foolish mortals. That is great. I love that. That's a really great one. Not only did you not choose an attraction, you chose a line from the attraction. I think that's double points right there. That's really great. I love it. The steamboat and the princess floats and the Victory Mickey has, amazing. It's just, I just get so emotional when I watch Fantasmic. It just brings back so many memories. Some very funny, unfortunate memories. I don't know if you read about this, Rob. A couple of years ago, Dopey fell off the boat and fell off.
Of course, I've seen that. Yeah.
I was there.
I've seen that. You saw that show?
I was there. It was in 2016. Really? It was my second last time I went to see Fantasmic on my college program, and I was there. I was like, because we were at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Crazy. I
literally just came off the Tower of Terror. I managed to get a fast pass for Fantasmic, and we went to sit down. We were right in the middle, and watching the boat come by, and Dopey falls off the boat and goes to the lower level and jumps into and crash lands into Goofy, and I'm like, out of 2 characters in the whole Disney universe to mess up. It's Dopey and Goofy.
That's so funny.
I just find it hysterical.
He's on the upper level. He slipped. The actual character slips.
Yeah, he slipped
falls
out.
down.
Yeah,
Classic video. Yeah.
just...
So then you don't see really what happens though. Like they just kind of
so
rushed off anything, or
the characters on the lower level go this way, and the characters on this level go this way, and basically Dopey so they're coming this way, and Dopey misses his foot, and he slips through like the rail, and he just lands straight on top of Goofy. Was quite amazing watching it. I was just like, what is going on? Like, this is crazy.
You didn't film it, right?
I didn't film it. No.
You've seen it so many times. You're not going to film it every time.
John says Frozen.
But what happened though? They just kept going, and they just...
Oh yeah. The boat. They couldn't stop the show. The boat passed because it was like a minute left of not even a minute left of the show. So like, just end it. Hashtag bloopers. Alan Roberts, gallantly streaming. Welcome in. What's that?
Hopefully that character was all right.
Oh yeah, no, they were fine. They were good. I had inside news. Gallantly streaming. Alan Roberts, welcome into stream, buddy. Great to see you. So ODA says floss like the dance. You'll never see me do that dance. No way. Awesome. Right. G. What did you put for G? LSU, Mum. Welcome into the stream. What are we guessing? Basically,
I know what it was. I have mine. You'll never get mine.
So. Well, let me just explain what we did, because LSU Mum's just come in and asked what we're doing. We are doing the A to Z challenge, and you have to name something that's Disney related. The first thing that comes to mind, beginning with that letter, but I'm making a twist on it. You can't mention a character. You have to choose something that's at Disneyland, Disney World, or an item, or a building, or something. Go on, Rob. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's all right. No, a little obscure. I know Dan loves Disney World music. I love Disney World music too, and I love the song "Golden Dreams" that's in American Adventure. So that's the G word I came up with. I love that song.
Golden Dreams. That is
that's obscure.
That is retro. Like, that is hardcore Disney World Epcot thing right there. Golden Dream. If you haven't heard the Golden Dream soundtrack, it's just beautiful. It's really it's very, I feel it's very patriotic for the US. It just is a really, and I think people don't really notice it. They probably have never even heard it before. But if you guys have heard Golden Dream, it's fantastic. Disney Circus Girl says Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Love it. K Hour says Galaxy's Edge, obviously. Amanda K says Grand Fiesta Tour. Love it. John says Garden Grill. Love it. Noah got the 3 G's in there. Grim Grinning Ghosts, triple points. Nice, there you go. Love it. Garden Grill, there's the double right there. By John. Food and Wine Festival for F. Yeah, I'll count that. John says Gaston's Tavern. And that was on my list, Gaston's Tavern. I really like Gaston's Tavern. I really
It's a character. You gotta pick another one. I'm disqualifying.
But it's Gaston's a building. Character. It's a place. It's a bit. Okay, I'll have to choose something else. I choose.
It's all right. Gaston's Tavern.
Mike Wheeler. Hello, Disney Dan. Hello, everyone in the chat. Welcome in, Mike Wheeler. Welcome into the stream, buddy.
Great. Hey, Mike. How's it going, buddy?
LSU Mom did F and G in the same sentence. Flower and garden. That's like 20 points right there. I went with Gaston's Tavern because it does great food there. Perfect place to get a good breakfast with the cinnamon roll and the LeFou's brew. You get to sit in Gaston's chair. You get to see all the antlers on his as is decorating around the room. It's just really, it's a very well themed quick service restaurant. It's really great. I really do enjoy it there. So Golden Dream, why Golden Dream out of everything? I know, is it because of this nostalgia?
It's the first thing that popped my head. So.
It's the nostalgia, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Uh,
the first.
Mike Wheeler says, "Who is your special guest today, Disney Dan?" My special guest is my partner channel, my buddy RobFuz. Just an awesome partner channel. We do pub talk together. We did Shark Week 2 weeks ago. I does Frankie Friday with his nephew. It's a really awesome channel. Great friend of mine, and please go subscribe. He's just just a great guy, a great YouTube channel.
Thanks.
Yeah,
You're a great
absolutely.
guy.
So yeah, so
There's no rhyme or reason with Golden Dreams. I just thought of it. So.
but I feel like it's the nostalgia, though. It's the nostalgia of, that's what brings back memories, right?
Pretty much.
Whereas Gaston's Tavern, the only memory I get is eating a cinnamon roll and putting icing on my face. Just like dripping it on my face. Icing.
All comes down to food, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All comes down to food.
H. Right. This is going to be the new sub game. How well do you know Disney Dan? I'm going to ask my friend RobFuz. H.
What I think you're going to pick?
Uh-huh.
You're going to pick Haunted Mansion. 1,000%. I know you very well.
I was going to be like, if you don't get this, I'm going to...
If you know me, you'll know what I'm going to pick. Let's see how well Dan knows me.
H. For you, I would have gone with G. I would have known your one for G, but not for H. Hollywood Studios.
You would have never picked Golden Dreams. And it's good. It's retro.
It's retro. Oh, Horizons.
Yeah, see, Dan knows me.
Horizons. Let's before we get there, Zippity Duda says Hakuna Matata. Absolutely, but
Hakuna Matata.
I'll count it because it's a song. Hyperspace Mountain. Yes, Disney Circus Girl. Haunted Mansion, K. Atwood. Happy Haunt, says John. Double points there with the H's. Hey, Amanda from the Lucky Minute. Great to see you.
Hey, Amanda.
So, and ODS is Grey Stuff for G. Grey Stuff is delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. Yeah, I went with Haunted Mansion. And I think everybody here knows me well enough to know that I love the Haunted Mansion. I love the Haunted Mansion so much that last year I did a Disney Fiasco episode just on the Haunted Mansion with ODA, myself, Meg, and Walt, I think, actually. We all just loved the Haunted Mansion so much that we just had a great time, and I always feel like I have to write it like 3, 4, 5 times a day. I have to write it in the morning as soon as I get to the park, and I have to write it in the evening. Those are my 2 criteria every time I'm at Magic Kingdom, because it's just, I just love it so much. Happily Ever After, says Zippity Doodad. That's a great choice as well. But yeah, Haunted Mansion for me it's the perfect ride. It's comedy. It's themed to the brim of just it's got to a point that there's no actual real story. The story is kind of like being evolved over time, and how we find all these Easter eggs and find all these things. What could have happened? We find the ring outside the Haunted Mansion. We don't know whose ring it could be. Could it be Master Gracie's? Could it be the bride's? We don't know. It's kind of all making things just. I could talk about Haunted Mansion for hours. Hello Wishes, says Charlie. Oh yeah, I love Hello Wishes. It's great, and I'm sad it's going. No. So Rob, a bit of a stupid question, but why Horizons?
That's like one of my all-time favorite rides. I could ride that, and I've ridden that ride back to back 3, 4, 5, 6 times. It's just such a cool ride. So, I love any ride that's just continuous loading. So that alone is so cool. Does it stand the test of time in 2019? Probably not. But at the time when you were a kid and everything, just love the ride. I have it on my channel. It's just such a great ride. It's just such a cool, classic Epcot ride that it definitely reminded me of something that was in like the World's Fair, that was something back in the day. It's just cool. Just like that, those 4 rides: Universe of Energy, World of Motion, Horizons, the old Journey to Imagination, World of Motion. I just love all those rides and everything. By the way, that was a cool thing too with the backlot tour. You got to see the old animatronics from World of Motion, and all the extinct Epcot rides were back in that thing. I wonder what they ever did with that stuff. I miss all that stuff. It was cool.
Yeah, so. I miss old retro Epcot stuff. I never was fortunate to ride Horizons. I wish I did, because I've heard nothing but amazing things. ODA says, we at ODA know how much you like Haunted Mansion, and ODA sent me just the most amazing stuff last year for Christmas. Big shout out to ODA. They made just honestly the most incredible stuff for me, because they know how much I love the Haunted Mansion. I have this displayed in my room. So I have this bad boy right here.
Cool.
Welcome, Disney Dan, Haunted Mansion. I love it. I also got this, which
That's
says, Dead End, prepare to exit to the living world, which is awesome. And ODA are just so talented with making this stuff. It's just amazing. And
That's cool.
this chamber has no windows and no doors. Just
cool.
I love this, because
They made those?
They made those, yeah. And yeah, ODA are the best. I love ODA. Marisol and Juan and the kids. They're just awesome. But yeah, I have them displayed like on my desk, like right above me. It's great.
Awesome.
Cool. Because they know how much I love the Haunted Mansion, and I could ride it all the time.
I's gonna be my last one.
I's gonna be your last one. No problem at all.
Sorry, guys.
No problem at all. What has everybody got for I? I think I is quite a difficult one. There is one that was an obvious one for me.
I'm gonna guess yours again. Can I guess yours again? That's not an answer. Can I guess yours again?
Yeah. Go. I waited.
I'm gonna guess Illuminations.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Could I be that obvious?
Yeah.
What's your I then?
And mine is Imagineers. I don't know. It's kind of obvious, but
I love it though.
I thought
we wouldn't have what we have without Imagineers.
Yeah,
we really wouldn't. And just you look at people like Marty Sklar, Tom Fitzgerald, Tony Baxter, just all these
like legends.
They are legends. They are. Tony Baxter. Gosh, what's his name? The guy with the earring. He's popped out my head. He did Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Joe Rohde.
Joe Rohde. Road. Is it Road or Rodeos?
Rohde. Joe Rohde. Yeah, just imagine. Oh, great pick. They've always been inspired by. I've always been inspired by them. I've always been inspired by their creativity and just the way they bring stuff to life. Like you look at Galaxy's Edge, that was created by this team of Imagineers. It's crazy. Disney Circus Go innovations, great. K Outward ice cream. Oh yeah. LSU Mom says Indiana Jones epic stunts spectacular, and that was also what Mike Wheeler said as well. LSU Mom,
Disney A to Z food. That's just food.
That could be next week. LSU Mom says it's tough to be a bug. Love it. I love that show. Some people aren't a fan of that show, but I really like it. Ice, what would Disney be without ice? Says Charlie. Yeah, tell me about it. In the 100-degree heat with the 95% humidity, you need that ice. I went with Illuminations. I will miss Illuminations a lot. And let me tell you something. Last year, when I saw Illuminations, what I thought would be the last time, I teared up. I was so sad because I loved Illuminations and I thought I was never going to see it again until this year. So I know I'm going to cry again this year when I see Illuminations, because it's not.
It was going away, or you just had a sense that it was to the end.
Well, I heard that it was going away, so I thought I wasn't going to get back there till they changed it. And it's not a Disney show, but it's, for me, something that brings everybody together. You look at the outside world and you look at all the conflict and all the things and all the countries that have issues with each other, and you see this beautiful show that brings all countries together and shows that we are one, illuminated world it just shows how beautiful this place is, and that's what I'm going to miss really a lot about Illuminations, is because it's not about Disney, it's about us. And I feel like losing something like Illuminations is going to be really hard for me. We saw the last 4th of July Illuminations, which was awesome. Yeah, I'm very jealous. I saw that a couple of years ago, and it was amazing. Like, it was really, really good. But yeah, I had to put Illuminations down on my list for
Yeah,
sure.
that's so you.
It is so me, isn't it? I always get a fast pass for it. I always get a fast pass for Illuminations. I just have to, because I want to get that perfect seat. We saw them from the Poly. It was awesome. You saw Illuminations from the Polynesian? That's pretty impressive.
So, fireworks, yeah.
You can see. Wait, you can see the Epcot Illumination fireworks from the Poly. That's pretty impressive. I didn't know you could do that. You, because you can see the ones at Magic Kingdom, but not. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me, ODA. You got to tell me your tricks. Oh no, the MK ones. Okay. Yeah, the fireworks at MK you can definitely see from the Poly.
Yeah.
Rob,
all right, Dan. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Good luck on your hours. I just wanted to come on and say hi to everyone.
Thank
too.
you,
Play
buddy.
a little bit. So. Sorry.
Thank you, guys. Please go check out my partner channel, RobFuz. Really awesome channel. Great supporter of the channel and the community, and just does amazing Disney content and pub talk and Frankie Friday, and yeah, my Call of Duty buddy. As much as this time I get really angry. You know what? I'm like the Hulk. I'm like Bruce Banner and the Hulk. I'm like, nice and calm when I'm like doing my streams like Bruce Banner. And then when I'm Call of Duty, I'm like screaming like the Hulk.
We playing? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Keep going. If anyone else wants to come on and help out Dan here.
Yeah. Charlie, if you want to join in, Marisol, if you want to join in, please feel free.
It was awesome.
Good job, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that.
Can't wait for the future with your new camera. It's cool.
Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Well, thank you again, RobFuz. Right, I really do appreciate it, pal. And I'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right. Talk to you soon, everyone.
Chills TV, welcome into the stream, buddy. Welcome in. Great to see you. I'm going scuba on my trip. Nice to go scuba diving. That's pretty. I love scuba diving and snorkeling and that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. I miss Frankie Friday. I was lost in the Gulf of Mexico. There will be Frankie Friday tomorrow. That's what I know. That's what I've heard. Frankie Friday will be back tomorrow with Rob and his nephew Frankie. Be really awesome. So guys, go check out RobFuz. Really great friend and partner channel, and really awesome. So we're going to continue our A to Z list. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn that notification bell on. We are doing really super well today. We're having a lot of fun. We're just going to be here chilling out on this Wednesday. We're going to get ready for Meg's live stream later, which will be a continuation of Fiasco of first time visits to Walt Disney World. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to do that and join her for that as well. So yeah, gonna be fun. So Jay, what do you guys think of Jay? When you think of Disney World or Disney, that's not a character. What thing comes to mind when you think of the letter J? For me, it was Journey into Imagination. For me, I always have to Jambo Journey into Imagination. John, we think alike, buddy. Journey into Imagination for me was like, I feel like I have to take anybody who's never been to Disney on this before, because if no one's been to Disney before, I have to take them onto Journey of Imagination because of how crazy and weird it is. And I love it. I love Figment. Figment's one of my favorite characters ever. I just really enjoy Journey into Imagination. Disney Saxka says Jungle Cruise. Mike Willis says the Japan Pavilion. I love the Japan Pavilion. Jungle Cruise Skipper. Nice. Zippity Dude. Jelly Rolls. Oh, yeah, it's coming. We're going to do Jelly Rolls, buddy. LSU Mom says Jedi Training Academy. That sounds fun. Yeah, that sounds really great. Obviously I'm not allowed to do it. But I would really, there was one time, I think during Star Wars weekends, if you guys remember Star Wars weekends, where they decked out Hollywood Studios in all Star Wars themed. There was one time you could actually do it as an adult. It was pretty cool. Jelly inside of cupcakes. You mean jam? Like jam? Not jelly is like like it wobbles like jelly. I think you mean jam, or is that an American term? Yes, Jungle Cruise, the old Journey into Imagination was the best. I never got to experience the old Journey into Imagination, but I still love Journey into Imagination. The Jingle Cruise, says Disney Circus Girl. I love the Jingle Cruise. I love that overlay. It's great. Jam inside cupcakes. There you go. There you go. So that's what I thought when it came to Jay. So lots of others. The Jam and Jungle Parade that was at Disney's Animal Kingdom. That was the only time Animal Kingdom had a parade. The Jam and Jungle Parade was really cool. Go back and watch that. That's a really fun parade out there. It was really great. So I went with Journey to Imagination. I just love that attraction. I always get a fast pass for Journey into Imagination just because of how awesome it is. And I know you don't need a fast pass for Journey into Imagination, but I feel like I'm that much of a fan of Journey into Imagination that I should get a fast pass for it. And also, the tier system in Epcot is ridiculous, so you kind of have to choose it unless you want to choose something like the Seas with Nemo and Friends or Living with the Land, which are both great rides, but I prefer Journey into Imagination. Mouse Talk, what letter are we on? Walt, if you want to jump in and join us, you're absolutely welcome to, because we are doing a non-character edition. So Walt, if you want to join me, come on by, let me know, and we can carry on. We're going on to K. So we're not even halfway yet. So non-characters. So it's going to be something Disney World related, or Disneyland, or an object, or a ride, or a food item, something like that, something different. Because I know a lot of people are going to do it. Disney Nerd Herder says Kakigori. Yes, I love Kakigori. It's great. Touring the Galaxy, John, thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Say hi to Dana from me. I hope you have a really great rest of your week, buddy. King Ludwig's Castle Restaurant at Disneyland Paris. Yes, Disney Circus Girl. Love it. Kilimanjaro Safaris from LSU Mom and Mike Wheeler. Two great choices right there. I love the Kilimanjaro Safari. It's great. I really enjoy it. And I always, see complete. I've been on it so many times. I still see different animals. It's crazy. I've seen like so many rhinos and lions and everything. It's great. I just tweeted out the stream. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Well, if you want to join, let me know. Like in the chat, if you want to join onto the stream, I can send you the link. I'm going to send you the link because I want to hear your take. I know you're probably busy, but I'm going to send you the link anyway because that's me. So let me just send that over to Walt if he wants to join. If anybody else wants to join, let me know. Please bear in mind, I'm only looking for people to join if you've been on Disney Fiasco before, or moderators, or anything like that. If you would like to join the show, just let me know before a stream, or message me on Twitter. Jack Sadie Claus Logan, welcome into the stream. Mouse Talk said Kona Cafe. That's what I put down. Kona Cafe. Disney Nerd Header says Cali River Rapids, another great attraction at Animal Kingdom. I went with Kona Cafe. I love Kona Cafe just because I go there every single time. I have a tradition. It's a really weird tradition. My first full day at Magic Kingdom, I always go to Kona Cafe for dinner. Every time. Every time I go to Magic Kingdom on my first day, every time I go to Magic Kingdom, is always my first day of my trip, and I always have dinner at Kona Cafe. I don't know why. It's just become this like thing, like that's just been happening, and I don't know. It's crazy. We'll be driving home, but listening, but can't answer anymore. Great stream, Dan. Thank you so much, Charlie. I really do appreciate it. We'll still be on quite a while, so feel free to come back and join if you want. But thank you so much, Charlie. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I just really love Kona Cafe. The food is really great. The steak is really good with the sweet potato mash. That's really good stuff right there. That is like dream stuff right there. So yeah, that Kona Cafe for me was a must. Have you guys ever been to Kona Cafe? Let me know if you've been to Kona Cafe. It's really nice. So we've got Kilimanjaro Safari. We have Cali River Rapids. Great choices there. Kakigori. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Kakigori now, can you? So yeah, that's what we went with K. Anybody else been to Kona Cafe, or anyone got any more for K? That'd be really actually, I'm gonna put K Atwood as well. K Atwood for K as well. K Atwood, an awesome supporter. So there you go, K. You've got your own one as well. So we're gonna move on to L. What up, Walt? Great to see you, buddy. Really great
What's up,
to see you.
pal? Hi, everybody. Good to see you.
Hey, everybody.
Thanks for letting me join.
Yeah, no, absolutely, pal. It's great to have you. And if you haven't checked out Mouse Talk, I don't know what you guys are missing, because you did a great video yesterday on the tragic end, temporarily end something. Yeah, it's gone for a little bit.
For a little bit.
Of the Tomorrowland sign.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
It's giving me a sigh, losing the sign.
And I gotta give a shout out. I saw it. Where did I see it? I think it was Noah. Noah said something to me about it. I think it was either that or he told me about the concept art for the new one. So.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about the new one, but hopefully it's, to be fair, like the one that was there, it did look very tired.
Yeah,
I don't know about you.
Look, everybody knows me, I'm a traditionalist. I love the old stuff, so
I mean, if they did something similar, but because it was circular, if all the like stuff inside started moving and started doing like neon lights and stuff, whereas it kind of had the same look as before, I would have been up for that. I think that would be pretty cool.
I agree with you 100%, but I have a feeling that what we're going to see with that, and I don't mean to get off subject, but I think it's going to be totally different than what they had.
Yeah,
I really do. I think they're going in a whole different direction with Tomorrowland. I really do.
Yeah, I don't know, but a lot of stuff is changing to Tomorrowland. We lost Stitch's Great Escape. Yes. We had changes to the Speedway, and we're getting our Tomorrowland neighbor of Tron coming soon, which I'm super pumped for. So I think we are going to get a little bit of a change. Road Trip Dave, what up, peeps? What is up, pal? Great to see you guys. If you haven't checked out Road Trip Dave, you guys need to go check out this guy's channel. Really great live stream. Normally live straight after me, after Disney Fiasco and Sports Night. So it's normally myself, then Walt for Sports Night, and then it's normally Road Trip Dave. I believe Dave is only going live now once a month. But it's like a must-see once a month, because Dave is an awesome character, charismatic. And Dave, I need to get you on Fiasco, dude. Like, seriously, dude. Like, what? Come on, man. But guys, please go check out Road Trip Dave, and I'm gonna do my best Road Trip Dave impression. Choke slam that like button. That was terrible. I completely butchered it. Oh god, he's probably like in a car somewhere, like cringing, like, what is this guy doing? So guys, again, thank you. Go check out Walt's channel where he talked about the Tomorrowland sign. Being gone for a little bit. Yes, once a month. Geez, man, thank you. Yeah, no problem, buddy. It's great seeing you here, buddy. Really, really awesome. So we just did K. I said Kona Cafe.
Oh, so did I. I put it in the chat. I did. I swear I said Kona Cafe.
Was that the first one that came to you in mind? Like, was that the first one?
Kona Cafe, and then I was going to say Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Nice. I love it. Great attraction as well. I think a lot of people chose Kilimanjaro Safari as well. We're going to move on to L. Amanda K says Lights, Motors, Action, which I really liked because it's not there anymore. It's retro. It's old school. So yeah, when I thought of L, there actually wasn't a lot that I really thought of. One thing that came to mind that I actually haven't ridden for about 4 years, and that's what Kay Atwood just put in the chat, and that is Living with the Land. I haven't been on Living with the Land for about 4 years. I didn't even do it while I was on my college program. That's how long I haven't done it.
Wow.
It's crazy. So I went with Living with the Land. Mike Wheeler says Luigi's Rockin' Roadsters. I'm assuming that's from Cars Land. That's pretty cool.
Well, Disney Circus Girl said mine. That's what I was going to say.
Disney Circus Girl says Liberty Tree Tavern. How did I guess that? We'll just discuss that in just a second. Jambo Nick from Magical News Live. Welcome in, buddy. Now, the breaking news here is Nick is moving down to Florida very shortly. He did his last live stream at home in New Jersey, and now it's going to be so awesome having Nick down in Disney, going to see his live streams. Can't wait to see you, bud. It's been nearly over a year, so hope you have a safe trip, a safe move, buddy. But thank you for so much for stopping by. Liberty Tree Tavern. How did I guess? How did everybody guess?
I can't help it. I was even going to say that with a lazy river at Blizzard Beach.
not Summit Plummet.
No, I won't ever do that. No, I love Liberty Tree. We actually have a reservation for this trip in August, and
nice.
We love it. It's family style, and it's like Thanksgiving every day.
And you know, I've never done Liberty Tree.
No, I don't understand that. You got to try that.
Well, I think it's very it's different because you said like it's Thanksgiving every day, but here in the UK we don't have Thanksgiving. We've never had that, turkey and cranberry sauce and stuffing, and we normally have that on Christmas. But we don't. Yeah, it's just something that I've never been appealed to, probably because of where I've grown up.
Oh, absolutely. It's a cultural thing for sure. I'm sure. Yep. But I love it. I really think you would love it, Dan. If you love turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes and corn and cranberry sauce and all that great stuff, you'd like Liberty Tree.
I need to try cornbread.
Yep.
I've heard nothing but weird things about cornbread because I can't get my brain around it. How could you make bread out of corn? I just don't get. I don't get it.
How do you make bread out of banana? There's banana bread too.
Yeah, but banana is sweet, whereas corn is mostly savory, apart from like sweet corn. Well, and I'm just like, I just don't get it.
You might try it. You might like it.
Well, I'm going to Garden Grill, and I believe they have cornbread there, so I'm going to try it.
You're going to love Garden Grill. What are you doing at Garden Grill?
What am I doing? Dinner.
Dinner. Okay, dinners. Yeah, that's the one we haven't done. We've done breakfast and lunch.
We are going on the 27th because that is the same day as the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at Magic Kingdom.
Nice. Very nice.
So I don't know why we planned it then, but okay. We made cranberry cornbread in Texas. I don't really know what to think of that. It sounds delicious, but I'm still kind of confused. Road Trip says cornbread is... This is going to be the new taco thing. Like, like last year, I'd never tried a taco, and now this year, it's like I've never tried cornbread.
Something every year.
and then I'm going to put something on my cornbread, which shouldn't go on cornbread.
Yeah, ketchup.
Oh god! Everybody in the chat now knows that this is gonna be the new thing when I go out to Disney. Like, Dan's got to try his cornbread. What's he gonna put on his cornbread? He's gonna put pickles on his cornbread. Oh god! Here we go. Cornbread is yummy. Christmas in July. Garden Grill is incredible for breakfast. Never tried it for breakfast. Dave,
breakfast is incredible. Dave's right. They have that cinnamon bun. I'm telling you, it's illegal. It's criminal. It's incredible. There must be they must put some kind of drug in that thing. It's really good, I'm telling you.
Pepper Tree Villa, welcome into the stream. Can't participate, but I have the video streaming at my desk in the background. Welcome in. I don't know who it is, Arnie, Doug, or Ben, but welcome into the stream. Great to see you. So I went with Living with the Land. Now, the reason why I went with Living with the Land is because I haven't done it for about 5 years. I the last time I went on it was with the person who had the comms, like actually talking to you.
Oh, wow.
It didn't have the
overhead.
the overhead spiel thing.
Wow.
So I haven't done it in that long because it's ironic. I love food, but I don't go on an attraction that's about food.
Yeah, no.
What is this, anarchy or what? What the hell is going on, Dan? What is wrong with you? Cinnamon bun is amazing. Then they have the chocolate hazelnut sauce with the Mickey Belgian waffles. Dave, like, are you trying to make me hungry right now? Like, this is it's working. I really need to do the seeds tour, behind the seeds tour. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely going to do Living with the Land this year for sure, because I haven't been on it in so long, and I had to put it on my list because I feel like I need redemption. I need to do good by this and go on Living with the Land.
Well, you know, it's funny. Living with the Land is one of those rides where when someone is live streaming on Living with the Land, I always go and watch it. I don't know why. I mean, it's one of the, like, they'll live stream Buzz Lightyear and other rides, and I'm okay with that. That one and People Mover seem to be the ones that draw me in the most.
Right.
For live streams.
Yeah. Same for me. Like when I see someone like Corey go on it or Dev or someone, I don't know, I always get like captivated by it. And I'm just like, why haven't I done this ride yet? Like, I don't understand. Dave says, Dan, you would flip out at Hershey's Chocolate World. They have a dark ride which shows how they make their chocolate. Now, Dave, not just Dave, but everybody. We have Cadbury World here in the UK. Now,
you have Cadbury World? Nice.
We have Cadbury World. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Hershey's chocolate is just, I just don't like it. It's just not, it's just something about it I just don't like. It's very chalky. Like, it's very, like, I feel like there's no milk. Like, if you have like Cadbury's Dairy Milk, oh man. And what they do at the Cadbury World, you get to go through the factory and they give you free samples of all different types of chocolate, like chocolate sauce, like chocolate milkshake, chocolate cubes, chocolate eggs, like Cadbury eggs and Cadbury bars, and
nice.
Oh, it's so good. Like,
well, I know what Dave's talking about because I don't live very far from Hershey where they do this. I'm about 90 minutes from there. We've been to Hershey Park several times. They'll give you samples as well. Not that many samples, but they'll give you a sample. It's a neat little ride. But I think it's what you're used to. And over here, Hershey is what we have. Yeah. We don't have Cadbury over here. I mean, we do have Cadbury.
It costs crazy.
You know?
It costs crazy over there. I tried to buy a Cadbury bar over in like Walmart or something, and it was like $3-4. And I'm like, I could get it for under £1 here.
Oh, jeez.
It's crazy. And I'm just like, whoa. Like, I think I'll wait till I get home so I can have my Cadbury chocolate. M. Loads of ones for M. I think there's so many for M. So in the chat, start listing off things that when you think of Disney that aren't characters, what comes to mind for M? I think Mouse Talk. There we go. There you go. Plug right there. K-Out says Muppets 3D. Madam Murray's Mottos. I don't know what Madam Murray Mottos is.
I think I think they mean Morimoto's.
Oh, Morimoto Ages?
Morimoto Asia, possibly.
That is a great restaurant. I only done the quick service though. That's really good.
The monorail.
Monorail, Matterhorn.
Mm-hmm.
You could have things with Mickey, like Mickey's PhilharMagic. Magical Express. Yeah, I like it. Walt, what comes to you?
Monorail was the first one I thought of, but also I was going to say Morimoto Asia. That's why I assumed that's what they're talking about with Mike. But that was the one I was thinking of. Gosh, you said there's a lot of them. I'm trying to think of them, and I can't think of them. Let me tell you.
Mike Weeder says the gift shop. Memento Mori.
Memento Mori.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is my favorite shop on Disney property.
It's my second favorite. I like the Christmas shop.
Yeah. It's a good shop. Well, I think I prefer my Memento. You can have the Christmas shop. I'll have Memento Mori. It's fine. We're good. Mickey Waffles. Mickey Waffles.
We can trade some.
Mickey Waffles says Road Trip Dave and Amanda from the Lucky Minute. Absolutely.
Mickey Premium Bars.
Mickey Premium Bars. Mickey Ice Cream Bars.
LSU Mom. Good one.
Mickey Ice Crispy Treats.
Mad Tea Party.
Mad Tea. It's a good choice, but I will never go on it. Because
Let me ask you this. Does Mine Train count as an M, or is that Seven Dwarfs Mine Train?
I'll let you have it. We're not taking this too seriously. You can have Mine Train. You can have the Matterhorn. You could have Maelstrom. You can have the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway.
Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway. You can have the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
That's right, yeah.
You could have...
Mama Melrose.
Mama Melrose. Oh, yeah. Main Street USA, of course.
Yes.
I went with Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Good one.
I've only done it once, but when I went that time, I was like, I've got to do this like every time I'm at Disney now. I think it's amazing. I think the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party for me is just like everything that I could ask for. Like you can go on pretty much any attraction with little to no wait. You can meet amazing characters. You got probably the best parade ever, in my opinion, at Walt Disney World, apart from probably the Main Street Electrical Parade. And you have Hallow Wishes, which is, I think, changing, which is a bit of a shame, but I love Hallow Wishes as well. But I love, and the Hocus Pocus show, that's great as well. Hocus Pocus show, I love that. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, I love Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. But I went with Mickey's Not So Scary. I'm going to be going to 2, possibly 3 Halloween parties this August, so I'm really excited to do that. So yeah, and you went with the monorail.
I did. Monorail.
Why monorail as the first one that came to your list?
I really enjoyed. Whenever I think monorail, it's synonymous with Disney, in my opinion. I mean, there's other places that have monorails, but when I think of monorails, first thing comes to mind for me is Disney. When I think of Disney, what's one of the main pictures when you see outside Magic Kingdom? Everybody wants the money pick, as they like to call it, and it's usually the money shot of the monorail going by.
Monorail shot.
Yeah. So that was my pick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Mission Space is another one.
Mission Space. That I don't think I could do either.
I don't like that, Rob.
Amanda says, "Did you decide on your costume?" No, I haven't just yet. Not yet. I'm gonna have to think about it long and hard for that one. N. What do you think of N, guys? What's the thing that comes to mind when you think of Disney and the letter N? If Brandy or Dave were here, I know which one they would say, because it was mine on my list as well. Misung Park, welcome into the stream. Great to see you. The old ride over at Norway Pavilion. Every time I try to say my autocorrect is not appropriate. Maelstrom. Maelstrom. I'll say it for you, Mike. K Hours says Neverland. I'll give you Neverland. I guess it's a place. Trying to stay away from like characters, but I guess I count that as a place. Fictional, actually, maybe real. Who knows? What's the one that you came across for N?
I didn't. That's a good one.
You didn't.
I have to think about that for a second here.
Mine's over at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, are you no? But see.
Nope, not Na'vi River Journey, but that's a good one though.
Yeah,
it's a really good one. Norway, great.
What about Nemo? Do you count that, or is that Finding Nemo?
No, that's Finding Nemo the musical.
And from over in Animal Kingdom, it's a ride.
It's not a ride. It's near Na'vi River Journey and Flyer Passage.
God, isn't that terrible? It must be a food place.
It is a food place.
Oh, it's Nuri Sweet Shops. No, that's Zuri's Sweet Shops. Oh
Zuri
my God.
Sweet Shop.
Well, there's my Z.
Nomad Lounge.
Oh, no, of course.
Nomad Lounge, my favorite bar in the whole of Disney. Nomad Lounge for me had to be on my list. It's just so relaxing. I sat there for 3 hours last year, just sitting outside, overlooking the water, having some nice drinks, just relaxing. It didn't even feel like I was in Disney. That's how good it was.
We've never been to Nomad Lounge.
Right, we're going. We are so good. I'm going to introduce you to the best churros you'll ever have. These churros are just, they come in like a mini fry. You know how people like fry like fries and stuff in a little basket? Absolutely. It comes in like a mini like frying basket, and churros with like a chocolate dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good. The Night Blossoms, says Kate Atwood from Pandora. I forgot about Mission Space for M. Don't worry, I think someone did say Mission Space. So.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you
said. What about non-bread? Don't they have non-bread somewhere in Disney World?
Non-bread is part of the bread service at Sanaa.
There you go.
So which I want to change something on my list now. Yeah, naan bread is you can find naan bread everywhere. Well, at Animal Kingdom you can, and at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So I guess you can have naan bread. So that was N. N's quite a tricky one though, I think.
Oh, I got one for you. Narcoossee's.
Narcoossee's. I've never tried Narcoossee's.
We haven't either. We have, but Nine Dragons. There's another one. Nine Dragons.
Nine Dragons.
And we have tried Nine Dragons.
And?
No, didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
Well, you know me, I'm a picky eater anyway, but Melissa actually didn't like it either. And Melissa's she's a foodie.
I think a lot of people have compared it to like your typical Chinese, like American styled restaurant, like American styled Chinese restaurant.
Well, like, Melissa saw it as it's the same thing she could get outside the parks for half the price.
There's nothing. It's like going to a Disney-fied version of Olive Garden where you can go to Olive Garden for cheaper.
Right, exactly.
Except it's Italian food, not Chinese food.
Yes.
Right. I get that. Yeah, and when you think, here's the thing, in Epcot there are so many places to eat.
Yeah,
and I feel like now those kind of restaurants like Nine Dragons, Restaurant Marrakesh, all these restaurants that aren't amazing compared to where others are, they're slowly gonna change because no one's gonna go to them.
Well, you're exactly right. What happens is with these restaurants, because there's so many choices, you got to bring it, or people are going to choose something else. I agree 100%.
Yeah. Yep. Just go to Rose and Crown or Via Napoli.
There you go.
There we go. Cool. I got my O. You got your O. Go for it.
Olivia's.
Okay, nice. I've never been to Olivia's.
I haven't either. But we're going. We're going in August.
I love the fact you choose things that you've never been to.
But that's why I chose that one, because I thought about it. I was like, oh, that's right. We're going to Olivia's this August. Olivia's is my pick. That or Ohana. Oh, I hope that wasn't yours.
No, it wasn't my pick. It nearly was. We'll come back to Olivia's in just a sec. Amanda K says, and I'm gonna cry, the Osborne Christmas lights. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I never saw those.
Oh, dude, like they were beautiful. I really missed the Osborne show of dancing Christmas lights. So if people don't know, before they knocked down Backlot Tour, Lights Motors Action, the whole of the Streets of America, before it's becoming Galaxy's Edge, there used to be like this kind of area where it felt like you were on sets of movies, because MGM used to be an actual film set. And what they did every Christmas was they decked all these streets with tiny lights, millions of them, and they would synchronize to music, to Christmas music. And it was the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen. I think I miss things like that where there was no Disney characters involved. There was no, Disney music involved. It was just literally celebrating Christmas as well as just it was just beautiful. It really, I can't even describe it.
Sure.
It was amazing. Ohana says gallantly streaming. Alan Roberts. Old Port Royal. That's a great one right there. Oh, Canada, says Mike Wheeler. Olivia's Ohana for the win, hands down. And LSU mom and myself, we think alike because we chose One Man's Dream.
That's an oldie.
That's an oldie. And I really miss when it was, because it's now called Walt Disney Presents.
Right.
Which I think I just prefer One Man's Dream. I miss One Man's Dream a lot. Just the name One Man's Dream. I think this, if I ever become CEO of Disney and anybody who goes to Disneyland or Magic Kingdom, they have to walk through One Man's Dream before they go to the parks, because I want them to know what this means to, to Walton and what the park is meant to be. This was Walt's life. It just is. It's like a mini museum. It's like the mini Walt Disney Family Museum. I absolutely love it. I think it's a beautiful show, and you can still go and see the One Man's Dream show, the film. Oh, it tears me up the whole time. I think it's Julie Andrews who narrates it. I think. I don't know. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
It is. I cannot go to Hollywood Studios and not go to One Man's Dream because it's amazing. LSU Mom says, I miss the Osborne lights so much, and it was so much fun looking at the hidden Mickeys and the lights. Absolutely. That was a great place for hidden Mickeys. I always enjoyed looking for the Halloween black cat in the display. Absolutely. That was great as well. On the Osborne lights. I miss the Osborne lights. Everyone misses the Osborne lights. But I went with One Man's Dream. Now, why did you pick Olivia's? Now, not just for this thing that we're doing, but why Olivia's for your dining? I'm just curious. Why did you pick Olivia? Because I've never actually eaten at Olivia's.
Heard very good reviews about it. I've heard, it's over at Cape May Cafe, if I'm not mistaken. And I've heard very good reviews about it. And I've heard a lot of people say that that's where you get the best fried chicken. I know people say it's Homecoming and some other places, but I've heard, and I've been to Homecoming and I've had the chicken.
Have you been to 50s prime time?
No, not yet.
You're going to 50s prime time though, aren't you?
I think we are. I can't remember now, but I think we are. Yeah. So I'll be able to really compare and contrast because I've heard great and I love fried chicken. It's one of my favorite things. So Olivia's I've heard is great, and we're gonna try it.
Fried chicken at 50s prime time. Now we're talking, buddy. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Olivia's as well.
That's what I'm hoping.
I just didn't have enough days on my schedule to go and do it.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing worse than going to a restaurant expecting the best and getting mediocre. So I'm really, I always get scared with that stuff because I went to Homecoming and everybody said, "Oh my God, the fried chicken's the best." And I got to be honest with you, I've had better. So I thought it was good. I thought it was good, but it wasn't great.
It's that kind of expectation, really. And I actually did a change on my reservation recently. I was meant to go to the Jungle Cruise Skipper Canteen, and I've been there 3 times. And the first time was great. Second time was good. Third time was eh. So I was like, right, it's my last day. I'm going to change my reservation. And somehow, I don't even know how I got it. I got my BR guest for lunch.
That's great.
Quick service, BR guest for lunch, which means I get another table service credit because obviously it uses a quick service. So I'm going back to my place where I've never had any complaints. It's been fantastic every time, and that's Trails End.
Yeah, Trails End. Oh, we're trying that too for the first time.
Are you going for lunch, breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast. We're doing breakfast.
Yes. So good. It's honestly it's amazing, and for the price, it's amazing. It's really good.
Well, we're blaming you because that's why we're going. So it better be good. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't. It is a Disney breakfast. Granted, it's without the characters, but you get some really great Trails End kind of inspired dishes, which is great, and you won't be disappointed. You really.
I know. We're just kidding. I can't wait.
P, guys, we're on to P. What do you guys think?
That's an easy one.
Really?
Absolutely.
P.
You want me to tell you?
Let me guess. Peter Pan's Flight?
That's one.
Oh, okay. Okay. P for Pirates of the Caribbean.
There you go.
See, I got Rob's and then I got yours. Because I know you spoke about it the other day, so I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I knew where you're going with that.
Well, there's other good stuff too. I mean, there's
absolutely. Don't take it. Don't take it off my list.
Go ahead, I will.
Firstly, Alan Roberts says Pleasure Island. That's really retro downtown Disney right there. Primeval World. Yeah, at Disneyland, the train goes through it.
Nice.
Primeval Hull for me. Oh, can't stand that ride. Paddlefish by Kate Atwood.
Good one. That's a good one.
Never eaten a paddlefish because crustacean animals freak me out. So sometimes I don't go near anywhere that's got a lot of seafood. Pirates of the Caribbean, Peter Pan, Pirates. I'm back. I feel like you're going into your Arnold voice, says Noah. I'm back. Pirates of the Caribbean from Noah. That UK Disney couple. Welcome into the stream, guys. So good to see you guys. Just came back from Disney. Great vlogs. Just did a travel vlog and Disney haul. And guys, if you ever checked out that UK Disney couple, please go check them out. Really great YouTube channel right there from the UK. Obviously, because it's called That UK Disney Couple. I went with something called the Partner Statue.
Yes, that's fantastic. Absolutely.
I didn't choose an attraction. I didn't choose a food item. I know, shocker. I chose something that just... I don't know what it is. It gives me the feels, right? It gives me the feels every time I see like the Partner Statue, Cinderella's castle right in front of it, and then you see the fireworks go off. Like I get chills down my spine. I cry a lot. I know I do. I just think it's just this is what.
What's the meaning of Disney? It is what Disney.
Yeah. If there's anything that can pay tribute to Walt, it's that, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So, Dougie, welcome into stream, buddy. Great to see you, lads and lasses. Welcome in, Dougie.
There's actually a ton of peas. There's a ton of peas.
There is a ton of peas. Guys, keep listing them. All the peas, the Disney peas.
What do you got? Pizzafari. You got
Planet.
The Plaza.
Pizza Planet over in Disneyland.
Pizza Rizzo, Pinocchio Village House. Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm blanking right now.
Oh, Pongo Pongo.
Pongo Pongo. Polynesian Resort.
Yeah. Polite Pig.
Polite Pig.
Let's see what else we got.
Pirates League.
Oh, Pecos Bill.
Pecos Bill. People Mover.
People Mover, of course.
I'm counting it. People Mover. There you go. But then you can also put it under T and under W as well. So I'm still counting it.
Oh, Prince Charming Royal Carousel.
Prince Charming Royal Carousel.
Pizza Window down at the boardwalk. I actually really like that pizza.
I know some people aren't a fan of it, but I've never tried it, so I'm gonna have to.
I love it.
Paradiso 37, Port Orleans.
Yeah.
Wow, there's loads. We eat at Paradiso 37 every time we are there for our wedding anniversary. That's awesome. I've never actually tried Paradiso 37. I think I might have to try it at some point. So Pixar Pier, of course. Pixar Pier.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, I went with Partner Statue because I mean, what can you say about Partner Statue? It's Walt and Mickey. What more can you ask for? Which one was number one for you? Pirates or Peter Pan?
No, it would have been Pirates.
Would have been Pirates. Why pirates? You probably said it a billion times, but why?
Well,
I know you're an old school, like love tradition,
yeah,
and
it's my second favorite ride in Magic Kingdom. I did my I did a ranking of all the Magic Kingdom rides last night on my live stream.
that was awesome.
From
I did.
30
I was actually watching. I just couldn't chat.
Oh, it's okay. So yeah, that was number 2 for me. It's we love it. That's Melissa's favorite, and I really enjoy it too.
Mike Wheeler says Phil Har Magic.
Yeah,
that's great as well. Yeah, you know, and you know what's really I found really scary about Pirates is it was the first attraction I went on last year, and then it was the first attraction I rode on my last day, and the last attraction I rode on my last day. Really weird. I don't know. And like Pirates isn't my favorite attraction. It is up there. I would say it's in my top 5, but I think it's just because it's easy to get on. Like it's
absolutely.
Like
well, you know. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like if you go at the right time, you can get on with no wait.
Yeah, it's true. We always end ours with People Mover. That's our last ride.
Oh yeah, you said yesterday People Mover, absolutely. Because People Mover again doesn't have any weight really. Extreme Skins, Dan, when are you going to Walt Disney World again? Oh, not for a while. No, I'm kidding. I'm going in exactly. Drum roll, please. Let's see the countdown. 40 days exactly.
Wow, nice.
Woohoo! I didn't even know it was 40 days today.
Nice.
So yeah, in 40 days' time, I'll be in Walt Disney World. Wait, I think you missed a Little Mermaid ride over at Magic Kingdom last night.
No, I got it. I'm checking my list now, but I'm pretty sure it was like number 18 or something.
Okay, I do like that ride actually a lot, more than most people. I actually have it quite high up on my list. If I did the list, obviously.
Really interesting.
Right. So that was P. Q. This is a tough. Okay, thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate it. Have a magical day, my friend. Q's really tough.
Quick service. That's fucking
now, this is quite concerning. Why didn't I think that? Why didn't I write?
Maybe because
I was trying to think of something that began with Q, and I couldn't think of anything. And I actually Googled it. I actually Googled Disney World things that begin with Q, and I did put Q as in unless your mum just said like waiting in the queue for a ride, which I think is great. I didn't say quick service, which I think I should have said. But I went with something called, which I remember seeing actually. It was called Quick Step. Have you heard of Quick Step?
It's a dance.
It is a dance. Now, Quick Step was a UK street band that performed Scottish and Irish music in the UK Pavilion.
Oh, they did, didn't they? But that's been a while, though, hasn't it?
It's been about 3 years since they last performed.
Okay,
I remember seeing it. And what they would normally play outside the tea caddy, opposite the Rose and Crown. And it was normally one guy playing the flute, one guy playing the violin, one guy playing the guitar, and one on the it's kind of like a drum, like a short drum.
Mm-hmm.
And they would play Irish and Scottish folk music. And it was great. Like it was really, really fun. Like it was just something very different. And it gave the UK Pavilion a little bit of life, which I think was really great. Because they didn't have like any performers. Because like the France Pavilion has a performer, the Japanese have the drum players, Italy has the soccer guy,
France has the guy that does the chairs.
The Moroccans sometimes do Moroccan dancing and performing.
Oh, absolutely, they do. Yeah, America has, of course, the Voices of Liberty,
and Mexico has the mariachi band.
Yeah.
So
Norway has the Vikings.
The Vikings, there. Yeah. Germany sometimes have the Umpar band sometimes from Oktoberfest come out. I've seen them do that. But the UK didn't have anything like that apart from the band. The band in the
back.
In the back.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't hear it. And they had this Quick Step band that played Irish and Scottish folk music, which was really great. So that's why I looked up and I found Quick Step, and I remember them. So I put down quick step. I don't know why I didn't say quick service.
That was mine. Quick service. It's the only thing I could think of. I would have never thought of quick step. So you beat me there.
I know. UK used to have a Beatles cover band. They still do have. It's not a Beatles. I don't know if they had just a Beatles cover band, but they just had a cover band for UK bands like the Beatles, Queen.
Oh, okay. See, I thought they were just Beatles. Okay.
I'm not sure if it was just the Beatles or if it was all for the just British bands in general.
19. That's awesome. R. Oh, I got my R. Nobody will guess mine for R.
Oh, let me try and guess yours.
It's really, really obscure.
Is it in a park?
It is.
Is it in Magic Kingdom?
It is not.
Epcot?
No.
Hollywood Studios?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Nope.
Huh? Nah, I'm going to give up. K-Hour says Raglan Road. Great choice right there. Really great restaurant.
Raglan, absolutely. Great
really
pick.
Great.
Great pick.
You
have, oh my gosh, there's so many. You got, what's the other one down there that, down there that's a restaurant? Oh, Rainforest Cafe. There you go.
Rainforest Cafe. I don't, if I'm really honest, I don't recommend Rainforest.
Me either. Me either.
It's not for me. Rope drop for the win. Yes, Rafiki's Planet Watch. LSU Mum.
Dude, there's a ton of R's.
LSU Mum, you've taken another one from my list. Rock and Roller Coaster. I had to put Rock and Roller Coaster on my list. It was just awesome. I love that ride so much. Like I could, if like when people ask me what my favorite attraction is at Hollywood Studios, I go back and forth between Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. I can't choose between them.
I love Rock and Roller Coaster. It's a great ride.
You won't pick Tower of Terror though.
No, never.
Until August, and that everything will change. Rose and Crown, absolutely. Remy Ratatouille over in Paris. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, absolutely. You missed Queen's Table on Q, said Kate Atwood. Oh, yeah, of course. Great choice.
R's, there's a lot of R's for restaurants. You got Restaurant Marrakesh, Restaurantosaurus, you got River Roost, you got, Rivers of Light.
Rivers of Light.
But my pick is very obscure.
Go for it.
The rhinos in Kilimanjaro safaris.
I love it.
That is, just so everybody knows, I specifically go on Kilimanjaro safaris for me just to see the rhinos. It's my favorite animal on the earth. I think they look like they're wearing armor, suits of armor. They're so cool. And it's the closest I'll ever get to them. Is like I remember one time it was literally, I felt like I could touch him. I was just in awe. I love rhinos. So that's my pick.
David Stevens, welcome into the stream, my friend. This is a great topic today. Glad I could check your stream today. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. And welcome into the stream. I love seeing the rhinos. I remember one time we were on the attraction and we stopped for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because we couldn't move because the rhinos there was at least 4 or 5 of them that had stopped in the middle of the road, and there was a baby rhino as well there. And I was just like, this is amazing. Like, this is just, there's something about it which is so beautiful about it. Like, because you don't see this. You do not, even if you go on a real safari, you don't even see this. It's amazing. And you see elephants, you see lions, if you're lucky to see the lions. You see the giraffes, you see cheetahs. Like, it's just, I love that attraction so much. And again, like you said, seeing the rhinos is something special.
It is to me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all the animals in there, but it's just something about it. And it's funny you say that, because if a rhino's in the middle of the road, it's almost like an elephant. You're going to wait because you're not moving that
You ain't moving. Road Trip Day says the Riviera Resort, which
That's
I love.
Great, man. I know, I agree. That's great.
And that reminded me of River Country.
Yes, River Country. Oh my gosh.
Which will be, well, it's already gone anyway, but rest in peace, River Country.
Roaring Fork.
Roaring Fork, yeah. The said Rose and Crown.
I'll give you one.
Go on.
Hollywood Studios.
I already said Rock and Roller Coaster. Gosh.
Nope. Quick service. Up that way. It's up towards there.
Oh no, not down. Oh no, this is not good for me.
Let me give
I
you.
can never get the names for those.
Yep. Yeah. Right there.
What?
On the left, if you're heading up.
Yeah, where you get like the pizza and the burgers and the ice.
Yeah.
I just call it the Sunset Ranch Market. Like, I just call it all the Sunset Ranch Market because there's just too many. Like when you go to a market here in the UK, you don't. I always just like, right, we'll go to Borough Market. There we go.
Yep, Rosie's All American Cafe.
Yeah, that's you got me that. You got me on that one.
Well, I just saw it. I'm kind of peeking, but.
I'm going to be really honest. I'm not really a fan of that whole area, the Sunset Ranch Market. The food there just doesn't always.
I think it depends on what it is. Like Melissa swears by the salad over there.
Really?
She got a salad there, and she said it was one of the best salads she's ever had.
Really?
And she's on purpose going back there when we go this next trip to get another salad. She said it was unbelievable. She couldn't believe it. It's a salad, but I mean.
But there's a Cobb salad at Brown Derby 20 feet away.
Yeah, we've never been there. We've never been there.
Yeah. We'll go and get a Cobb salad together. It'll be good. Rock and Roller Coaster is my favorite #1 ride at Walt Disney World of all time, says Dave from Road Trip Dave. We're going to have to do that. What is this salad? Salad.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what it is either. Speaking of salads and S's, what about S? Loads for S's. I had loads for S's, and I cannot believe when I thought of S, I didn't say Sonar. I didn't say Sonar. Yeah. I didn't even have bread service for B. Like, am I sick or something? I don't know.
Plenty of them for S, but I had one in mind.
Chaos' Safari Village, later become Discovery Island. I think that's a fantastic choice.
Yes.
Star Tours, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Anyone else for S's? Good you're still alive. Sorry, I had to move with work. Oh, no problem. Disney Circus Girl, that is totally okay. Slinky Dog Dash, awesome pick. Misa says, I can't wait. Avengers Blu-ray comes out. Dude, I cannot wait to get that Blu-ray. Soarin', great choice. Sci-Fi Diner, great choice. May not be my favorite restaurant in the world, but it's still a great choice. Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, fantastic choice there.
That's a good one.
I went with an attraction over in Magic Kingdom, an attraction which I love, definitely in my top 5, probably in my top 3, and that is Splash Mountain.
Good one.
And Melissa, if you're watching, get your front row seat ready because we're all going on it. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a great time. We're going to have fun.
It was a funny story. I went with my parents back in 2012, and I rode it on with my dad, and we had a great time. And my mum was waiting outside the ride, and she doesn't like to go on these water rides. And I came off the attraction, and I went up to her. I was like, "Look, I hardly got wet at all. Like I didn't get wet. I dried immediately." And I was convincing us, getting on the ride. And I finally convinced my mum to get on the ride, go on Splash Mountain, and she got absolutely soaked. So funny. And she was not happy with me. Mike Williams says Soarin' and Sunshine Seasons, double points right there for Sunshine Seasons. Spaceship Earth, which is your pick.
It was my pick. It was
before
either
Dave
be that or Slinky, but I would have went with Spaceship Earth.
I mean, look, it's Spaceship Earth, right? It's
incredible.
The Epcot ride.
Yeah, it is to me. I if somebody says to me, Soarin', Spaceship Earth, I'm saying Spaceship Earth. I mean, it's just, I'm sorry.
I just realized that this year, is going to be like our last year. Well, for me, my last time going to experience Epcot like it is. Because Epcot, because Spaceship Earth is going to go down for 1.5 to 2 years. Club Cool is going. Innovations is going. Mouse Gear is going. Illuminations is going. Like, it's just...
It's going to be a different park.
Oh, I just want to spend all 2 weeks I'm going in Epcot now. Let's see. Splash Mountain, yes, love it. Silly Symphonies over at DCA. That's a great pick right there. Snow White's Scary Adventures. Oh yeah.
I missed that ride.
I love that ride. I loved that ride. I got stuck on Splash Mountain, says Disney Circus Girl. Space Mountain, I can't decide. I love Space Mountain as well. Bring back Jeremy Irons. I don't think that's going to happen. Mike Wheeler says Starbucks.
It's true. They're everywhere in there.
I tell you what, Starbucks is Disney is better than Starbucks in any other place. I'm telling you right now, it is. It's great. What is your S? It was Spaceship Earth, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Spaceship Earth. It was either that or Slinky Dog. I didn't know which way I was going to go.
Yep.
But I went with Spaceship Earth.
And then you've also got let's have a think of any others. We said Star Tours. We got
nobody said Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Oh no, I think Dave's got it. Dave got it.
Did he? Okay, Star Wars Launch Bay.
Star Wars Launch Bay, which was just on my mind. Seas with Nemo and Friends.
Yeah, and you know what? The Swiss Family Treehouse.
Swiss Family Treehouse. There we go.
Summit Plummet,
which I love.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to do. You won't even do Tower of Terror, so I don't think you would do Summit Plummet, will you?
No. No, I'm not the one. Summit Plummet.
I love Summit Plummet, though I do get kind of bruised up afterwards.
We missed a big one for S in the food department. Magic Kingdom.
For S.
Head towards the Haunted Mansion. Head that way.
Near the Haunted Mansion. S. Nah, lost.
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow refreshments. Gee, the chicken.
I love that place, actually.
Chicken and waffle sandwich.
Yep.
Man. The UK Disney Couple says, I call it Tower Terror for a reason.
Yeah, me too.
Skip Canteen, Slinky Dog. Did I hear that? Yes, you did. Definitely. I love Slinky Dog. It's a great attraction. I love the idea of Summit Plummet. Then I get there and look at it and no. Thing is, so here's the thing with me. I used to be terrified of rides, but I was never afraid of water slides. And I would go on the most extreme water slides that there ever was. And then I did Summit Plummet, and I was like, if I could do Summit Plummet, I could do like any ride.
Right.
And I could do like any roller coaster, anything. I'm like fearless. Like you could put me on those like Six Flag attractions and I'll do it. Because I ain't never doing. You're not gonna do Tower of Terror, that UK Disney Couple? Come on.
I wouldn't do it unless I had to. Now I have to.
You know, can I freak you out a little bit more? Actually, no, it's actually gonna comfort you a little bit more because before they put the seatbelts in, they just had like a rope that went over the top. Like they didn't even have like a safety bar or anything.
Great.
Don't worry, they have seatbelts now. And you know what? Also, at the top of the Tower of Terror, there's a lightning conductor. And you know how the story goes, right?
I do. I know how that story goes.
I'm sorry. I like winding people up. I'm sorry. So I went with Splash Mountain. Walt went with Spaceship Earth. Let's move on to T. Now, there was loads. I could have put Tower of Terror on my list, obviously. But I went with something beginning with the. So I kind of counted it because it had the. So I could have put it at G, but it's called The Great Movie Ride. I I'm counting it as T because it's got that, and it's never going to be called Great Movie Ride. It's the Great Movie Ride. I miss that attraction so much, dude.
Yeah, we do too. I miss it a ton.
I remember doing it on my program and not even thinking that it was going to be my last time on it. And I just remember crying that I was never going to go on it ever again. It was just so good. It was so good.
It's fun.
Yeah. When I make a theme park, I'm going to make a Great Movie Ride inspired ride. Kay Howard says the tangled bathrooms, turkey legs, says Disney Circus Girl. Well, Spider-Man Homecoming 3 happened. Absolutely, because Spider-Man Far From Home just was released. And if I could tell you anything, Spider-Man will be as popular now as it ever will be. So I'm pretty sure there will be another Spider-Man movie. Turtle Talk with Crush. I'm going to give you double points there, Alan Roberts, because you got a double T there. Tom Sawyer Island said Pam's fam. Welcome into the stream, Pam's fam. Great to see you. Double point. I'm going to try and guess yours, though. Double points for Test Track by LSU Mum. The UK Disney couple with Tomorrowland, Ozone Destroyer. Okay. Mike Willis says Tiki Room, Tom Sawyer Island, Tomorrowland Speedway, Tusker House. Cargo 619. Cargo, my friend, it's so good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Guys, if you haven't checked out Cargo's channel, please go check it out. She's really, really awesome. Very creative person with DIY and Disney stuff, and she's just awesome. Turkey legs, says Disney Circus Girl. Tom Sawyer Island, Tortuga Tavern, double points for Dave right there. Of course, I mean the Speedway. Tonga Toast.
Tonga Toast is a good one.
Yep. All right, Cargo, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. But thank you so much. Right, T for what? What would be? Is it a ride?
No.
It's not a ride. A food item?
No, but I almost picked a restaurant.
So it's not a restaurant either?
Nope.
I don't know. Go for it. What is it?
Tree of Life.
Tree of Life.
That's my favorite. Look, second only to walking into the Magic Kingdom and seeing the castle. Walking in the Animal Kingdom and seeing that tree is really close second to me. We love the Tree of Life. We love walking around it and finding the animals. And now that they've added the nighttime, the Tree of Life Awakenings part of it, it just makes it that much better. And there's an attraction underneath of it that's really cool. I love the Tree of Life. That was my pick.
Now, there's one thing that I love about the Tree of Life is that there's so many routes you can take that no one else goes to.
Yeah.
There are so many small pathways around it.
All the trails, yeah.
All the trails, and no one goes. If you just want somewhere to take a nap, have something to eat, and
it's
just
true.
relax,
go back there.
Go there. No one's gonna be there. It's great.
Which I don't know why. I mean, I think they're losing out. I think they're missing out.
You know why? It's because of a little thing called Flight of Passage. RobFuz, great to have you back in the stream, buddy. Great to see you.
Hey, Rob.
We're only on T. So Tron says LSU Mom, T-Rex Cafe by David Stevens. Yeah, and here's a little bit of fun trivia. Before It's Tough to Be a Bug, before it was going to be an attraction, it was going to be a restaurant called Roots. Because you are in the roots of the Tree of Life, and it was going to be called Roots. A really fun, interesting fact there, yeah. What do you think of Marvel Phase 4, Disney Dan? Sung Park. I saw Spider-Man Far From Home today, and let me tell you something. I am excited for Phase 4. Really excited. I'm not going to spoil anything because people haven't seen the movie yet, but let me tell you something. End credit scenes of Spider-Man Far From Home. Take my money, Phase 4. Take my money. So I went with Rob. You missed it. My T was the Great Movie Ride. Come on. I chose the Great Movie Ride because what more can you expect from the Great Movie Ride? It's amazing. It's just such an amazing attraction. I miss it so much. I think everybody misses the Great Movie Ride.
I don't think anybody said the best T ride.
Best T ride.
Yep. Toy Story Mania.
Toy Story Mania. I'm gonna put it out there. I still love Toy Story Mania more than Slinky Dog.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with anybody that says that.
Don't get me wrong. Slinky
I mean,
Dog's great. Slinky Dog is great. But Toy Story Mania, nothing gives you a full-on workout like Toy Story Mania.
Yeah.
I feel like my bicep enlarges by like 5 centimeters once I come off Toy Story Mania. Like it's insane. The train, yes, the Walt Disney World Railroad.
You know you know what you didn't say that I'm surprised? Trails End.
Trails End. I'm disappointed in myself. Road Trip Dave, thank you so much for stopping by. It was great to see you and have you in the stream. So thank you so much. Guys, check out Road Trip Dave, a great friend of this community and the channel. So guys, check out Road Trip Dave.
You know what else we missed?
Was it Pam's fam said, Tiana, we are trying to stay away from characters. We're trying to do non-characters. We're changing it up a little bit and trying to think of more Disney World, Disneyland kind of stuff. That UK Disney couple, Dan, got a dash. Hope you have a great evening, mate. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, please go check out That UK Disney Couple, another great YouTube channel from my neck of the woods, the UK. They just came back from Florida with some great vlogs and a haul that they just released. Go check them out. Really awesome channel right there. What did I miss?
Tepanito.
See,
Territory Lounge.
See, here's the thing. This Tepanetto is the same thing as you with Olivia's. Yeah, I haven't eaten there yet.
Yeah, I have. I loved it.
So
loved it.
We need to do something together soon, Dan says, that UK Disney couple. Oh yeah. Just hit me up. We'll go whenever you're in London. We'll do it. We'll go and do something. We'll plan a meetup. We'll do a collab or something, and we'll plan something. Sounds good. Yeah. So I'm excited for Tepanetto. I've heard nothing but great stuff about it.
It's a great hibachi grill place. It really is.
Did you use your dining plan for it?
We did.
So how does it work then? If it's
table service. Yeah.
So you just choose something off the menu, but they'll just make it in front of you.
Yep, and they just make it in front of you.
Oh, interesting.
It's awesome, and there's a show to it too. You'll see. It's fun. It's a good time. We loved it. That was the first time I ever did a hibachi grill, and
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Mike Wheeler says this is for Toy Story Mania. The trick behind that, if you place the pull string between your middle finger and ring finger, then use your wrist. That is the trick, and doing it without having an arm workout. So it's kind of like this. You're pulling it back between your ring finger and your middle finger. I try and do that
like that, maybe.
But it's kind of yeah. I think, and also I feel like it's kind of like Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. You need to know where stuff is to get the best score, because I never do. I do okay on Buzz, but I do terrible on Toy Story Mania. But I love it. Okay, you. What do we think for you? I mean, you is obvious for me.
Well, yeah, I can only think of one.
And I'm going for the UK Pavilion. What?
Is it called the UK Pavilion, or is it the England? I guess it is the UK Pavilion.
It's not the England Pavilion, because there's this. Hopefully Dougie's not here, because he'll flip out, because there's Scottish, Irish, and Welsh representation there as well, as limited as it
okay. All right, gotcha.
It is the UK Pavilion. You can actually see on the map it's the UK Pavilion.
Okay. And Noah said mine.
I nearly said yours.
Yeah. That was
yours.
Say again?
Was that yours? UK Pavilion.
No, Under the Sea. Noah said mine.
Under the Sea.
Yep.
Journey of the Little Mermaid. Yeah. See, I love that ride.
Me too. I think it's great. It's a fun ride.
I love it because most of the time there's no wait for it.
No, I agree. And the queue's fun.
The queue is fun. It's got great air conditioning. It's a long ride, so you can literally just spend your time relaxing. And I just really enjoy it. I really, really do. I start singing on it. Kay Atwood says the Utilidors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Umbrella, you're gonna need one in August, Dan, says Disney Circus Girl.
We'll see.
Yes, I will need an umbrella, I think. But I went with the UK Pavilion for sure. Time we go. See you next stream, Disney Dan. Take care. Thank you, Miss Sun Park. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. So I went with the UK Pavilion, not because I'm biased much.
Yes, because you're biased.
But you've got the Rose and Crown, you got the Tea Caddy, you got all the amazing stores there. You get to meet Mary Poppins, you get to meet Alice, you got the band, you got the maze, you got the food. Come on. So I went with the UK Pavilion.
Good pick.
V.
Easy.
Which is?
Via Napoli.
Yes, we got it. I got Via Napoli as well.
Yep, that or I was almost gonna say Victoria and Albert's, but I've never eaten there, so I can't say it.
I tried to avoid places that I've never been to just because I can't put them on a list that I've never been to.
That's
so
true.
K-Hour says Village Traders. That's a great choice right there.
Oh, good one.
Old school right there. But I went with Via Napoli. Pizza is so good there. Oh.
Just the Italian food. I've had they don't just call it lasagna. It has another name to it, but that's what I had when I was there. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, and that's what I really like about Via Napoli. It's not just a pizza place. There's really great stuff there. Like there's good pasta there. There's great appetizers there. Just it's really good. Noah says Villain After Hours.
Good one, Noah.
Really great choice there.
That's a good one. That counts.
That does count. Sherry, awesome sunset travels. Great to see you. So good to see you. Welcome into the stream. But yeah, come on, it's Via Napoli. Like it's probably my favorite restaurant in Epcot.
It's not my favorite. It's second for me.
To Garden Grill?
Nope. Le Cellier.
Le Cellier. See, I've never eaten at Le Cellier.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. It's incredible. I love it.
I can't. I just haven't had the chance to eat at Le Cellier yet. So I put Via Napoli as my number one. We're gonna rush through these because I want to talk about a couple of other things before we head out here. Plunke, welcome into the stream. It's a great name. Welcome into the stream. W.
For me?
Well,
I know.
I deliberately did not put Walt Disney or Walt Disney World because I felt like that was cheating a bit because that would be the obvious pick. Disney Circus Girl says Waffles. Like it. Wonders of Life says Kay Atwood. That's a great choice. Love that. The Wonders of Life Pavilion. What did you go with, Walt?
I kind of cheated. I went with Whispering Canyon Cafe.
How's that cheating?
Because we're staying at Wilderness Lodge. I guess I could have said Wilderness Lodge too. Yeah. So Whispering Canyon Cafe, there it is.
I
love it.
I have not eaten there, but with Corey's recommendation, I decided to change 1900 Park Fair to Whispering Canyon, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Don't ask for the ketchup.
Don't ask. Oh, you know me. I will ask for the ketchup. I will ask when they bring all the ketchup bottles. I'll ask for more ketchup.
Oh, there's one. Well, not Woody's Roundup, but Woody's Lunchbox.
Woody's Lunchbox. Wonderful World of Animation. Great choice there.
Westward Ho.
Yes. World of Motion. Oh, retro right there. World of Motion.
Absolutely.
World of Color. That's also great. TROATW, welcome into the stream. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Nicholas Stevens, welcome into the stream as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Water Country, I think, was at Fort Wilderness. I believe so.
It's over that way. It was over that way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely over that way as well. I see what Mike Wheeler said. Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, that's the official name.
Right? Yeah, that's the official name. I'll give you that. As well as Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
And Walt Disney's Railroad.
Walt Disney World Railroad. So okay, I'll give you those, but I wouldn't pick Walt Disney or Walt Disney World because I feel like that's just the obvious answer. I went with, and I think if you guys know me well, it's Wishes.
Yeah.
I have that song on my phone, and every time I hear the first like 2 notes, and I cry. I Wishes was it meant so much to me because I watched it every night of my college program. I deliberately planned my break when I was working on my working at Disney to coincide with Wishes,
Oh,
so I
wow.
can watch Wishes. And I watched it every night from the Contemporary or Bay Lake Tower because it meant so much to me. And if you go back to my Disney college program vlogs, you can watch me just completely tear up on my last night of my trip because of Wishes. It meant that much to me because it's a beautiful show. The music is just phenomenal, and it has an amazing message. Like, it just being somebody who works there and listening to those lyrics, I'm getting choked up right now because it really does mean the world to me. Like, I love Happily Ever After, but I love Wishes more than anything. I think it just is just amazing. And if you do you know the story about Wishes, like how it was made?
No.
So the little girl who sings like Starlight, Star Bright, I'm a terrible singer. So she was actually terminally ill,
Oh, wow.
and Disney went to her and she said, what is your dream? And she said, I wish I could sing in front of a crowd. And what they said was, right, you sing for us, we'll record you, and we'll put you in the nighttime show as the lead singer, the person to sing Wishes. And it stuck with us for 12 years.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Just the message behind Wishes was just amazing. So yeah, that's what I had to put it on my list. Trust me, Dan, you're not the only one. It makes me cry every time, especially the Electrical Light Parade show. As soon as the first music notes come on, I start to cry. Yeah, it's just the nostalgia, right?
It's
It is. Chrissy O Show, welcome into stream. Great to see you. And W for you was Whispering Canyon, and I'm so excited to try Whispering Canyon. It's gonna be really great.
You'll like it.
X. This was a tough one. X was a tough one.
X marks the spot for the Pirates League. I have no idea.
You got me. I put X from Pirates of the Caribbean ride because there must be an X in that ride.
I know. I don't know.
I can't think of anything else that begins with X. Xbox Game Point in Hollywood Studios. Love it.
Dan, I'll be right back.
Okay. XZFR Rock and Roller Beach Club, very old place, used to be on Pleasure Island, says K-Word. Yeah, it was really tough to think of something beginning with X. But the only thing I could think of was X marks the spot from Pirates of the Caribbean. I just find it like X is still always such a tricky letter, but I'm glad there's the Xbox point over at Hollywood Studios where you can play Disney Infinity, the Star Wars stuff, which is great. If you like Disney Infinity, it's great. XZFR Rock and Roller Beach Club. So that was over by Pleasure Island, which again, we don't have Pleasure Island anymore. That's been turned into Disney Springs. But yeah, X was really, really difficult. So if anybody else has anything for X, I'll be shocked if anybody else has anything for X. That'll be really, really cool. You could have, I don't know, it's really difficult. So we got Y and Z. We got 2 more left to go. But before we get to those, please make sure you hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. We are having such a great time today. Really, hopefully you're enjoying this really, fun live stream. Just a couple of plugs before we finish up. We have Disney Fiasco this weekend at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Disney Food Friday coming out, obviously, on Friday. So, yeah, it's going to be great. Chaos says Yacht Club. We're not going to go to Y just yet, but Yacht Club was actually on one of my lists. Alan Roberts, aka Gallantly Streaming, says Pleasure Island is coming back. Haven't you heard?
I have my why. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you're kidding or not, Alan Roberts, but I'm pretty sure that ain't happening, brother. Why?
Yak and Yeti.
Yak and Yeti. Get the Kobe beef burger, dude.
I got the firecracker shrimp.
I swear everybody loves that thing. Like everybody loves the
There's a reason for that. I'm telling you, it's really good, dude.
I'm not a big seafood guy.
Fair enough.
So I always get the Kobe beef burger.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like that is the spot right there. Xavier, he is a chef on property where he's at now. I'm not too sure. I didn't know I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I'm serious. I have seen videos on YouTube talking about it. Dude, you're gonna have to tell me about this. This is quite you're gonna have to tell me about this whole Pleasure Island thing coming back. Noah says exit. He is silent. Mama Mouse from Myers in the Mouse is here. Welcome into the stream. So great to see you. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. We are actually on the letter Y. We've only got 2 left. So Y. So you got Yak and Yeti, which is a great restaurant. I highly recommend it. And the Yak and Yeti quick service, which you can get 2 egg rolls with some chicken fried rice. Both of those come under $10. Really great choice if you want some lunch or a snack. Good choice right there. I went with something that's not a ride. It's not a building. It's not a food. It's nothing. It's a concept. And that is the Year of a Million Dreams.
He's going back now.
I'm going way back. It's actually not that long ago. It was maybe 2012, maybe.
Okay.
And the Year of a Million Dreams was more like 2 years of a million dreams. It actually went on for more than a year. And what it was there was some special cast members that gave people around the parks different things, like special things, just for doing nothing. Like if you a cast member could come up to you and hand you something that's really cool, like a free fast pass, a free meal credit. You could even win something like go into the Cinderella Castle suite. You could do stuff like that. That's pretty cool. So what I loved about the Year of a Million Dreams, which lasted for about 2 years, was that you never knew when you were going to get approached to get given like a free fast pass or a free day extra of your stay or something like that. It was pretty amazing. And you know, people have asked me, like, you know, if I was a cast member, what would I be? Like, what would be your dream job? I said, apart from being an Imagineer, I would have loved to be part of the Year of a Million Dreams cast member team. Just being able to give special things to people. I think that would have been really cool. So I've gone with Year of a Million Dreams. Right. Z or Z if you live in the UK. Z. There was only one that I had to choose here. Zebra domes.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Oh, dude, you're missing out, brother. Zebra domes from Boma.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Okay, so imagine this, right? They are they're chocolate, like desserts, right? But like a kind of like an Oreo like coating. And it's kind of like I can't even describe it, like a white chocolate hardened dome with like stuff inside, like cream inside. And then to make it look zebra, they put chocolate syrup, like sauce over it.
Okay.
And I'm not really selling it too well, but these are like the most amazing like dessert items like ever.
And where is this at?
Boma.
All right, cool.
Oh,
very nice. I like it. I enjoy. It's not my favorite, but I did like it. I did like Boma better than I thought I would.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I went to Boma last year for the first time. I was like, Sanar's next door. I love Sanar. Why do I go to Boma? And I was like, this is actually really good.
Yeah,
really good. So I went with Zebra Domes. What about you?
Missouri Sweet Shops. It's the only thing I could think of. Over
Now,
in Animal Kingdom.
where is that?
Animal Kingdom, Missouri Sweet Shops.
Animal
Kind of their candy place.
Where exactly? I don't think I've ever been there.
Africa. It's over in the Africa part.
Right.
It's over by Harambe Village. It's not in the new market area, but it's right over in there. It's small, but it's over there. Yep.
I don't think I've ever been there.
Yep.
I don't find myself often around the Harambe market.
Okay.
I just don't find it. Like, I'd rather be over in Asia or be over in Dino Land or Pandora. I would only really go to Africa if I was seeing the Festival of the Lion King or Kilimanjaro Safari. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zootopia Land in Shanghai, Disneyland. That's a great choice, but I don't think it's open yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Zerg from Buzz Lightyear ride. Mama Mouse, I will give you that because we are not doing characters specifically, but because he's in a ride, I may give you that. Zebras, hey, have them at Animal Kingdom, so it counts. Yeah, because Walt said rhinos, so you could have the zebras. So I'll give that. I'll give that. I think that is it. We've gone through A to Z, and I'll do a quick run through very, very quickly of my whole list. So
I won't.
Here we go. Right, A for Aloha Isle, B for Bay Lake Tower, C for cast members, D for dinosaur, E for Epcot, not the theme park, but the concept of Epcot and how it was meant to be the prototype city of tomorrow of Walt's vision. F for Fantasmic, G for Gaston's Tavern, H for the Haunted Mansion, of course. I for Illuminations, J for Journey into Imagination, K for Kona Cafe, L for Living with the Land, M for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, N for Nomad Lounge, O for One Man's Dream, P for Partner Statue, Q, not for Quick Service, but for the Quick Step group over in the UK Pavilion, Rock and Roller Coaster, Splash Mountain, the Great Movie Ride, U for the UK Pavilion, V for Via Napoli, W for Wishes, X for X Marks the Spot on Pirates of the Caribbean, Y for Year of a Million Dreams, and Z or Z for Zebra Domes. Perfectly Cat, welcome into stream. So good to see you. And that was my A to Z of Disney that with no characters. There we go. That was exhausting.
Oh, good job.
Right, so let me just do a little bit of housekeeping. Later on today, we have Meg from Mickey's Magic, partner channel of mine, who will be continuing the conversation we had earlier on Disney Fiasco about Disney for first timers. So go check out Meg from Mickey's Magic as well. Corey Fiasco as well. Haley, who is Corey's wife, just released a video as well. So go check out Haley's channel on Haley Raven. RobFuz, who was in here earlier, go check out RobFuz, buddy mine, and obviously Walt from Mouse Talk, who not only released a video yesterday about the Tomorrowland sign. I don't know how you're doing on time, but if we could talk about that if you would like. And as well, a live stream yesterday ranking your Magic Kingdom attractions.
I do have a little bit more time. I probably have to leave about 6:30, Dan, only because I have to take the doggy to the vets.
Oh no, Camden!
Oh, no. He's fine.
Oh, he's fine. I want to bring up one thing. I would like to talk about Phase 4 of Marvel.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to talk about because, no spoilers, today I saw Spider-Man Far From Home. And, Walt, have you seen it yet?
I have not seen it.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet. Oh, right. Where do I start? No spoilers, obviously. I want to talk about Phase 4 and what we think, predict what we think could happen in Phase 4. Maybe I'll do a live stream about this maybe next week about Phase 4, but I want to start the conversation now. Ruby Princess G, welcome into the stream. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We got introduced to our, perhaps a character, maybe we'll see him again, maybe we won't, in Mysterio. We know that the Vulture and Scorpion are in jail from Spider-Man Homecoming, so they will probably make another appearance at some point. So let's just talk about Spider-Man for now. They're setting up a Sinister Six, aren't they?
Well, yeah, absolutely. They've already given you 3 of them.
They've already given you 3. Who would you want as your other 3 Sinister Six characters to take on Spider-Man?
That's too hard. I don't know as much about the Sinister Six as I should, to be honest with you, Dan. What about you? Who are your 3?
So the one person who there's 2 people who I would not want on the Sinister Six team, and that is Dr. Octopus, because Spider-Man 2, although it's not my favorite Spider-Man movie, it's one of my favorites, not my favorite. The guy who played Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2, his name is just
Alfred Molina.
Alfred Molina. Perfect casting. If they brought back Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus for this new Spider-Man universe, take my money. But I would never want them to recast Dr. Octopus because he was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I know one. I do know one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I wouldn't bring back the Green Goblin. I'm done with the Green Goblin. He was in the Amazing Spider-Man. He was in twice in the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. I'm done with the Green Goblin. Now, if I wanted a different Goblin, now if you know your Spider-Man, there's another Goblin called the Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
And the Hobgoblin, secret identity, his first name is Ned. And if you know who Ned is from Spider-Man Homecoming, that's Spidey's best friend. So maybe, it'll be cool if we get the Hobgoblin. They might not, Ned might not become the Hobgoblin, but I would love to see the Hobgoblin as part of the Sinister Six. I think that would be great. The other 2 I would have would be Kraven the Hunter.
That was the one I was going to say.
Why isn't there a Kraven the Hunter movie?
I think it's coming. I think he's the next bad guy they picked.
He's so awesome. He is so awesome. And the other person who I would have as part of the Sinister Six is the Chameleon.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, the Chameleon, obviously, he blends in the background, but what he does is he has a belt. And he's kind of like the Skrulls from Captain Marvel, and he can shapeshift into anybody. But you can only recognize him with the belt that he transforms himself into. So did you watch the Spider-Man animated show from the 90s?
I did not.
Oh, dude, it was so good.
Spider-Man is not. It's funny. Spider-Man is not as. I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. I never have been.
Really?
Melissa loves him. Mason loves him. I'm meh with Spider-Man. He's okay.
I would have. Okay, so my team for the Sinister Six would be obviously the 2 that are in jail right now. So that is the Scorpion and the Vulture, Mysterio, who's in Spider-Man Far From Home, Kraven the Hunter, the Hobgoblin, and the Chameleon. Just really, I think that'd be a really fun team to go up against Spider-Man. Now, we might know, I don't know for sure, but there might be a Venom crossover because, Venom is owned by Sony. Maybe we see Tom Hardy's Venom, and they did hint at Carnage.
I would rather Carnage.
But the thing is, the Venom movie I don't think was good as it could have been. And they already messed up Venom. I don't want them to mess up Carnage. Carnage needs to be one crazy guy. He needs to be crazy. And that's what Carnage is. And I don't want them to ruin Carnage. Jeff from Dole Whip Dad, great to see you, buddy. So good to see you, man. Thank you, Alan Roberts, for joining us. I really do appreciate it. So, apart from the Sinister Six, who's the next big baddie?
It's Dr. Doom.
It's Dr. Doom.
It's got to be Dr. Doom. He's the next one, in my opinion, that measures up. And he's actually even bigger than Thanos in the Marvel Universe.
Yep.
Dr. Doom is the bad guy. It's not that.
Dr. Doom defeated Thanos in the comics.
Right. So, he would be the guy that would be next on the list. And I think they would have picked him if they had had the rights to him at the time. I don't know that they would have gone with Thanos, but I think they went the right way. I'm glad they went the way they did, but Dr. Doom's next.
I feel like he's going to be the next Thanos at some point. Like he might be around in, let's say, phase 6, because let's face it, it took 3 phases to get to Thanos, right? That means we've got maybe 3 more phases till we get the next big baddie. Now Captain Marvel, I think the Skrulls are still around. I believe the Skrulls are still around. So maybe we get the Skrulls. Who knows? Maybe we see Galactus. I don't know. I would love to see Galactus, not as the big puffy cloud from the Fantastic Four movie,
right?
Because that
That's
was
true.
terrible. That was awful. But yeah, I would love to see Doctor Doom done right.
Yep, done right.
I can't stand him in the Fantastic Four movies, and I hated him even more in Fant Four Stick. Just, ugh.
Yeah, I know. They haven't done them right yet.
I haven't done them right yet, but so we'll see. We'll see where we're gonna head to next. I hope Doctor Doom comes soon. And look, let's be honest. The Fantastic Four and the X-Men are coming soon. We don't know when, but they will be in the MCU. They will.
Yep.
And that's what we are all looking forward to. So, guys, Spider-Man Far From Home, go see it. It really is really, really good. There's a lot of surprises. There's a lot of callbacks to some of the other Spider-Man movies. Obviously, Iron Man. There is, that overhanging factor with him and Spidey, because if you haven't seen Endgame, it's like the biggest movie ever. So I'm gonna talk spoilers anyway, because if you haven't seen Endgame by now, it's your fault. It's the biggest movie of all time. Because of Stark's death, obviously Spidey has to live with that, and you'll see that in this movie. So obviously that's not a spoiler. That's something you are going to be experiencing. Guys, go see Far From Home. Really great movie, and I hope you guys enjoy. Guys, we're going to wrap things up. I hope you guys really enjoyed this live stream. We just did our A to Z challenge with no characters, something a little bit different. I hope you guys really enjoyed this Wednesday afternoon. I really enjoy these Wednesday afternoons, getting you guys, getting through the week. I hope you guys, I bring a smile to your faces. But guys, I really do appreciate everybody who came out today. I appreciate, thank you, Rob, who came on earlier. Thank you, RobFuz, partner channel of mine. You will see him tomorrow for Frankie Friday, as well as some other streams in the week. And of course, Walt from Mouse Talk, partner channel, friend, Star Wars aficionado, Star Wars Sundays. We got the Star Wars movie coming up soon, dude.
And when is it?
14th of July.
That's
so not this weekend.
Next weekend.
No, is it? No, it's this weekend.
No,
the 14th.
Is it?
Is it the 14th?
It is.
It is Sunday. I know. This Sunday, Star Wars Sunday, with me and Walt and RobFuz to talk about the original Star Wars for Star Wars Sunday. I am so buzzed for this. It's gonna be great. No more bad movies for now. No more bad movies for now. It'll be a movie which we will both thoroughly enjoy. So
yes, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Also, other partner channels, Meg from Mickey's Magic. She's gonna go live later at 8 p.m. or 7:30, 8 p.m. She's going to continue the discussion that we had on Disney Fiasco on the weekend about going to Disney as a first timer. And then also Corey Fiasco, my other partner channel, great channel, who also works well on the Diz. So go check him out on the Diz as well. Guys, I hope you really have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much. Walt, is there anything else you want to plug?
Big live stream tomorrow night. I have a lot of guests coming on. We're talking DVC tomorrow night, Disney Vacation Club, and we're really going to get into the ins and outs of it. And I have special guests, Steve's World, Jeff from Dole with Dad, Shep from the Shep family, and Donna Jaworski is joining us tomorrow.
Big name coming there. See, I always thought DVC standard for Disney via Napoli, like connoisseur. So I thought I was maybe not.
So 8 o'clock tomorrow, we're gonna have a big one. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, 8 o'clock tomorrow over on Mouse Talk. Guys, please go check out Walt's channel. Really awesome channel. And Tower of Terror is coming soon. Guys, you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at DisneyDan. Please keep a lookout on Friday, the Disney Food Friday. I've got an awesome one for you live from the Magic Kingdom. Kinda. It's a kinda. It will make sense when you come on Friday. It'll be great.
We'll be there.
I know, throwing a little bit of a mystery in there. Yep, follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. Check out my merchandise over on Spreadshirt. Yes, we do ship to the United States. Get your Disney Dan merch before August. It'll be really awesome to see that. And all donations go towards the channel, and I really do appreciate it. It is not obligatory. No. Gosh, my English is so bad.
Obligatory?
Obligatory.
I don't even know if that's right.
No, I don't know. Your PayPals are really truly appreciated. It's not, you know, I just really appreciate all the support.
Right?
Yeah. So thank you so much. It's late here, so that's why I can't talk right now. But thank you again. Have a great rest of your week. See you on Friday and see you on Saturday for Disney Fiasco and Sunday for Star Wars Sunday. Guys, have a great evening. Have a good week. And I'll see you guys all real soon. Bye.
Bye, everybody.